the shame, remove all the pain, block it out like a troll on your timeline. The past is what made you who you are today. Embrace it, let it go like an exhale. Remove it, remove it, remove it. The muzzle is off.
Oh, what is going on, everybody? Good evening. How y'all feeling? I hope everybody's listen. I hope everybody's feeling all right.
I got an eyelash in my eye. Hold on.
Oh Lord, somebody
Hello,
help
my
that.
friend.
I'm having a rough day, y'all.
Okay.
Hey, friends. My
Hey,
friends.
Hey, friends. So y'all listen. Y'all all see our names. Y'all know I'm your host, Nakia Monet. We got my friend Jamal McLaurin with us, aka
Hi.
Molly, aka friend, aka Boo Thing, everything. Hey, friend.
Period.
Hello.
And let me introduce my Leo sister, my boo,
Hey, y'all.
Kristen. Hi,
Hey,
friend.
y'all. Hey, friend. I'm having a rough day, y'all. Y'all have to excuse me. I'm gonna get it together. I ain't even pour no Patron in my cup. I've got Hennessy in my cup, okay? So that should tell you the kind of day I've had.
So that means anything possible.
Hello.
I'm gonna be making inappropriate calls while we on this show. Y'all
Okay.
bear with me.
We will.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Telephone Man, ain't nothing wrong with your line, huh?
Nothing at all.
Ain't no clicks happening when you dial.
Absolutely not.
My bad. We ain't even, you know what? Hi, y'all. I hope everybody out there had a better day than what we had today, okay?
I had an okay day. I spent some money, though. So I don't know if that's a good day.
Let me get a couple dollars, friend.
I'll cash app you my little change. I've got a couple of pennies or two. I don't mind.
You know how
sharing
you
with
go
my
in the store and
friends.
they be like, "You want to donate the rest of your change?"
Listen,
Organization,
you want to
donate the
round
change
up?
to me. Exactly.
Can we round it up?
So this is Kristen's 4th year, pretty much surviving, and this is mine too.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I had to go to Christian Louboutin store and get me some shoes.
Congratulations.
And
They
Yeah,
look like,
honey,
what they look like,
congrats.
friend? What you get? I'm nosy.
Well, I got two things because I can't have the shoes without the bag.
You better say that, sir. Oh, okay.
So they gray with a little study look, but they're suede. And they go more upward. They like high top more than low top. Because I don't know what low top is. I'm too skinny, like I'm a chicken head hoe. So I don't want you to see an ankle.
Come on, no ankle showing.
No, it's disrespectful to the skinny folk. And then the bag is a crossbody, messenger type.
Yeah.
But it's flat and it's white and it's leather, but it got the studs coming out too.
You better, friend, you better treat yourself 4-year master reset.
This is the 4th year. So I'm in my 4th year remission. I got one more year before I can leave my mama house, child. I'm ready to go. Right, yes,
You be amazing the things that can happen in a year. Me and
Yeah,
the kid
so
was
I'm
just
just great.
discussing something that happened to me within the last year. Just last night. I'll talk to y'all about it later.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And we
It's,
excited about it all. Mm-hmm.
it's a
I'm here
secret.
for it. It's a secret.
Mm-hmm.
I got some things
Mm-hmm.
that are kept in the dark too because it's more
Mm-hmm.
projects I'm working on. So I don't want to get my people excited until it comes to the light. But
I
Right.
I'm
got
working.
you.
And Black Lives Matter, so I'm matted up right now.
Go ahead,
I see you,
friend.
friend.
Friend said
I'm
Black
trying.
Lives Matter, so he mad it up right now.
I'm matted up
Yes.
because we all matter. Period.
Period.
Now back to those questions, kid, because you know what, you sent me something about someone having I guess they bottom being dirty or shite.
No,
See,
let's talk about that. I said, okay,
You
so
you got the list
I got
because
the
I was
list.
shaking my head
Okay.
at the whole damn list.
Listen here, don't come for my list because we need to. There's some things I want to get off my chest. Okay, told y'all this is get it off your chest Wednesday, so you might as well get it off your chest, whatever you want.
sure.
So
I got something to tell you about getting off my chest, but go ahead.
go ahead, well, friend. Okay, so question number 5 on the get it off my chest list said, men who leave the toilet seat up, and also men who leave the ring around the toilet seat because they butt dirty.
That just sounds filthy. I've
Because
never
Yeah,
had
it's
that happen.
disgusting.
I don't know them kind of men. I'm
What you call
sorry.
it? Butt boogers? I don't know
I
what you
don't
call
know.
it.
How you leave
That
a
sounds
ring if you sit
filthy.
there?
Yeah, you sit on the toilet and then
Uh,
you get up and it's dirty.
no classes in session. I need my glasses. Now hold up, wait a minute.
I I don't know any men that have done that. However, I had a family. I had a one of my female family members that stayed with me, and she was dirty like that.
And she got up
Hmm.
off that see what I'm saying? Because women do it too. Sitting on that
Nasty.
toilet
I
seat.
don't know if it's like sweat, maybe. I
It might
don't
be
know,
sweat.
but
I was like, that's
she
look
was
like
nasty. She like didn't take showers for like a couple days at a time.
Oh hell
So
no! Are you serious?
yes,
A
I went and
grown
make this.
lady?
Yeah, she's grown. And
Well,
I'm
God
black,
bless
so she
her.
won't hear this conversation. Bless her heart. But yeah,
why she block you from?
that's a that we'll be on here
Because
till
she a
midnight
Leo and
if
she
I
keep it
start talking
real,
about
and
that.
eventually the real hurts people. The real hurts
I
people.
be trying to hold it
No, but
in,
I wanted to put out a good
but
PSA for all y'all dirty butt people. Stop that.
How your bottom
I
is
don't.
that dirty that it leaves discoloration?
That means that they're not bathing.
They're not bathing at all. Not on a regular basis. Not on a
Now I'm gonna tell you no lie. Okay, because I tell the truth at all times. Don't
I
judge
think
me.
we all do, friend.
Hmm.
I personally, in the last 3 years, have not seen a man who did that.
Hmm.
But a certain ex used to do that all the time.
His bottom was that dirty. See, this is my whole thing with that when it comes to the men's, because I'm one of the men, but I'm also very bare, which means I get waxed. Hair leaves, like Kristen said, sweat and debris, residue. It collects it. So I cannot stand a guy who got the same pubes since they was in high school, but they are in their 30s. That
Friend,
bothers me. I said, have you ever trimmed? Have you ever maintenance?
I had to retrim my head to see already. I had to
Have you
trim my
ever
head to see
mowed the
already.
lawn? Ever? And they say no. I say, so when you started growing hair, that's the same hair? That's a problem for me. So I can see that being them type. The ones who never let it go.
All right, so we talk about y'all too, the ones that when you get up off the seats for somehow, somewhere, and your pube hairs is on it. That's nasty too.
Mm. I don't play with the funk. I was not
I
Let
born
me
in the
don't.
tell y'all something.
70s.
I
I
don't
see
want to
this.
talk about this no more. It's making me uncomfortable.
Let me tell y'all something. See, but this what happens when you see what I'm saying. This what happens when you be the stuff you see on social media. You hear me? It's
Baby,
crazy.
it's fuck. That's ludicrous to me.
I'm trying to tell y'all what I be seeing on the good social media. Sometimes it be causing me to have a little flashback. Like, i.e., question number 6: should a man wear oversized t-shirt and no drawers
No,
to bed?
Hell
no.
fucking no. Now,
He
from a
shouldn't.
medical standpoint, they say don't smother the stuff because
Then
the
just get in
swimmers
bed
need to
naked.
swim.
Then just get in bed naked.
Naked. I'm with all naked. Is this my grandmother with a moo on? Why does he have on?
He get ready fried chicken. What is going on?
No, let it go. Let it go. He needs to be butt ball ass naked.
I feel like if he's wearing a t-shirt to bed with no underwear on, I feel like he's like that's like his.
That's
And
his
he
what?
should be that's his sundress. You know how you wear your old sundress around the house, so he should be frying chicken. And that's my final answer. No, I don't like it at all.
I agree with you, friend. That's some weird shit. I don't understand that.
Wait, so yesterday,
so every time he come to bed, I gotta put on a Dina Howard. No.
T-shirt and my pants.
He
ain't got no panties on.
Or either you gonna put an Usher tray in places. Something is fucking happening. Okay, y'all gotta trade places.
Winnie the Pooh.
I'll be damned. That means men going out of style, honey. If he's sitting there coming to fucking bed with a dress on and no drawers.
Dress and no drawer. They said it. Listen. That was a good meme on the social media rations, and a lot of them women would sit up there. If that's what he wanted, ma'am, is something wrong with you?
I mean,
damn.
Ain't no way he wearing an oversized t-shirt and no underwear. What is going on here?
Trading places, and she's okay with him emasculating himself.
Just
don't put nothing on.
I couldn't imagine laying in the bed. Like I'm laying in the bed now, y'all. Y'all see me in the bed. I couldn't imagine laying here and then this nigga comes strolling out the bathroom with a fucking t-shirt on, swinging and slanging across the bedroom. Absolutely not. I would get on the phone and FaceTime my whole so fast, like I know he fucking lying. And I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be out when he gotta get out. No, that's not gonna work.
What you say? You gonna tell me? I know he. What you say?
Yep.
I know
he's fucking lying. I'm out of here.
But wait, so why when I read that meme to my sister yesterday, my sister was like, "Bitch, why I just thought of your ex-husband." You know, I cried. Oh, I cried.
Still waters run deep, baby. Still waters run deep.
But do y'all know I cried, right? Oh,
I'm accurate as fuck.
Listen, because I had a flashback. I said, girl.
Then you a lesbian. You married a girl.
Help him, Lord. No.
Girl, what are we talking about here?
We need to pick another question.
We gotta go. You a lesbian. You a whole lesbian. She
gonna start getting the hate mail in a minute for the show. But this will be all our fault.
They gonna take this video down.
I don't give a fuck. I'm a man.
We gonna be in Facebook jail, and I ain't even do nothing.
Come at us then. Ask us questions. We'll clarify it.
Oh, wait, I didn't even
bring perspective, baby. We ain't coming for nobody. We ain't say no name now. We said a name. We'll really make the block hot. We going off of perspective. I had to let y'all know. Do you know I tried to get me an appointment?
With who? Who?
It don't even matter. But it was one of those appointments. It was one of. It's like it's time now. 5 years. I'm in the heat of the night, and I'm like, appointment. It didn't work though.
Why it didn't work? Get it off your chest, friend. Why it didn't work?
Yeah, I don't think it worked because people get intimidated about either way. I look, I dress, or my success.
Mm.
And that's unfortunate because I'm a around the way hoe. So I'll be down for the shit if I want to be, right? But you know what this person said?
What did he say?
I might hurt you.
Hurt you how?
Oh.
I don't fucking know. But I said last I checked, you ain't no pedophile and I ain't no motherfucking kid. I done been around this block a few times. Now, wait a minute. I done been that block.
You done swung the block and pop.
Period. So I had to let him go. I said, send him back to the streets. If I proposition you and say, I don't want no commitment, that is a lucky fucking day for you. Like, I don't want I know him, but I'm like, I don't want to be with you. I don't want nothing. I'm not going to get caught up and be like, this is going to be forever. I just want to bang. What's up? Who like, hold on. He was like, hold on, I'm going to get to you. Like the conversation, hold on, I'll be right back. Mind you, he was chasing me for the longest.
He wasn't ready, friend.
Even came to the hospital to see me 4 years ago.
He wasn't ready for
it. Gonna hurt him.
But now I'm a little old petite ting. He think he could break a bitch.
You were telling me you unbreakable, friend.
Period. If a goddamn stroke ain't do it, you and your stroke ain't gonna do it. Get gone. Get gone. Child, I ain't got time. But you know what? I got a thing for the Haitians though, and he's Haitian. That's my kryptonite. I like me a Haitian.
You like aggression.
I like a
Haitians are aggressive.
Yeah, because see, I'm an alpha male. So if somebody could put me in my place just a little bit, because if you touch me, you're gonna die. But it's like if you could put me in my place just a little bit, I like that shit. Because I'm aggressive. So if somebody could check me, which is damn near impossible, I'll be into it. I got time. Don't touch me though, because you already telling me you ready to go. You gonna die. Don't touch me though. Touch me not.
Touch him not.
Or you gonna die, and that's a guarantee.
Hello.
I'm a real big stepper, baby. I don't gotta do much.
Touch him not.
But he played with it, so I don't know if it's another hoe on hold.
That's all right. It don't even matter. He already played. It's okay. Next.
He played himself.
Next.
Period.
What you're not gonna do is tell me to wait. Next.
You ain't gonna put me in the on a hanger in the motherfucker closet when you ready.
Next.
Period.
Okay.
Yeah. I was down for the Haitian. I was down for the swirl, the coconuts, because I'm regular black. We regular blacks and they coconuts. But he acted all like, okay, I ain't got time for that. You acting like a bitch. It's simple. You want to bang? Dudes know. We know. It's simple as bang, bang. Two dudes together, it ain't no feelings. It's like bang, bang. That's simple.
That might be why niggas be telling me I act like a nigga all the time.
You thought what? That's what they be telling you? Sis. Yeah. They tell you act like a dude.
I think it's what do you say? The bang, bang? I only got one hand available right now. Yeah, that's probably why. I don't act like that no more though. I'm off in my old age.
He ain't want to bang. He could have said, I ain't want to bang. Whatever. I'm in something. Whatever. You know, I'm in entanglement. Whatever.
Maybe he really likes you and he didn't want his feelings hurt.
Okay,
maybe he wanted to do more than bang.
I lost my feelings on June 30th when they put me on chemo. Fuck that. I want to bang, bang. I don't want nothing. I don't need you. If I could go blow a bag in Louboutin and still pay my bills, I don't need you but for one thing. When I want it. And that's ASAP. But now I just stay on my little 5-year celibacy. Fuck him, shit.
Stay on your 5-year celibacy.
And he's old. Like he's old. Like my whole thing with me getting back intimate, I really like to fuck with people who knew me before I got sick versus new introduction. Because then I got to explain everything, child. That's So he from the old, back in the day, like we were friends first and he hollered at me. But since he want to get cute, when he not really that cute, I got to go.
Next question. Look, I'm trying to keep
this. Look. I'm like, wait a minute. Fred, I said get it off your chest. Fred said, let me get this right off real quick. You hear me?
I released it and it ain't never to be spoke about again. Ain't nothing gonna come from it, child. I'm done.
Friend said, let me get this off real quick, okay? Because I felt some type of way. Listen, I ain't mad at you, friend.
He tried it.
I ain't mad at you, friend, because you know what? Sometimes, when I get you, friend. It's okay.
I
All
say
right.
Black Lives Matter, but not his.
Lord Jesus, help him, Father.
I needed to hear Chris' voice. Oh my God, Chris, you are everything.
Oh, thank you.
I said I gotta hear
I
my
was like,
friend's
that
voice.
everybody done got all cute. I'm all looking all regular and shit. I could at least put my fucking mascara on something around this bitch. Y'all got me feeling real extra dry around here.
You
Listen,
aggravating. I
right.
can't.
Right. You see it, right? Okay. Because she over here. Okay.
Being
Let
extra.
me tell you something. Now that wasn't. I happened to just do this real quick because I definitely wasn't play. I was like, y'all about to get whatever you get. Look. Then I said, let me not be like that. Let me not be like that. Get up here. Go ahead. Get up here.
And then I tried the Monica Kia and put the little backdrop, put
Come
on some
on.
clothes. Last time I had on the road, I looked at a whole nother complexion. I ain't had the right
You know what?
lighting. I didn't give a fuck neither. And I had my robe on. Y'all lucky I ain't put on a bonnet because that's how I'm feeling.
You know
Fred
what?
had his whole robe on. We was like Hugh Hef up in IG Live land. You hear me?
Except
Fred,
I ain't had no hoes, and I still don't.
that's okay, friend. You know what?
mm.
He just didn't want to, be that part, and that's all right.
I had to
Shabba.
throw a top on. I was in here in my sports brunch, and I ain't want to give y'all titties. It ain't
Oh, you want to give
Tuesday,
us
so
cleavage, friend?
I want to try and give that today. Not today, maybe tomorrow.
Come on, Tabor.
Mind you, me and Kid, I don't know if Chris caught it. Remember, I said I need to go to Maryland so me and Chris could celebrate birthdays together. We were talking about that.
I just reached out actually to a young lady I know who's a travel agent because I'm trying to get the fuck out of
And we
Baltimore.
said that.
Um,
We said
so
that.
I am debating between Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands for my birthday, baby.
Mind you,
It's a celebration.
what's the name said that? Mind you, Kia was
hmm
like, Chris ain't going, her ass ain't even going to be it. And then I said,
I've
wait a
been
minute.
home for 3 years for my birthday, maybe
I always
4.
go somewhere. I was closer
So
to
I'm.
you. I was closer to you last year. I was in DC.
Yeah, I want out. I
Yeah,
need
I think I'm leaving
COVID to
too.
go on about this business. But even if good Rona don't go, tuh, I'm just gonna have to pray my way through because I won't be
And
here.
life is for the living, baby. Go get your life.
Listen, we know how to quarantine and social
Yes.
distancing. We our double mask. I don't know who you are that just said, "Hey, Nikki, I'm on there," but hey, you must be
Hey.
Yeah,
watching in one of them groups.
I
Oh,
can't
you
see
can see the
nothing.
chat. I don't never check the damn
Yeah, why
chat.
we don't get to see?
I can
Hold
see
up.
it. You hit chat. And
Yeah, you gotta hit the
Oh,
chat in the
okay.
comments.
somebody laughing. What am I watching? Frankie Holland and Angela Stevens is
Ah,
laughing. And Daquil
oh.
Jackson said, "You gotta wash your ass." He ain't lied though.
Hey,
No, not a
Angie
sundress.
girl.
Okay, Angie, like she say, I love
That's when I
friends.
said the oversized T-shirt was like a sundress where you wear your old sundress
Yeah,
and you got
Angela
your.
said she
hmm
loved me because I'm hilarious. I love you too, Angela. Yeah,
But
this is,
but Angie, you know,
yeah.
we selfish over here. We
Yeah, these are my friends, Angie. They the only ones that could bring it out of me. No, I'm lying. I'm like this
right.
24/7.
Yes, you are. I'm about to say, don't do that. Don't do that. If
I
y'all
do
follow,
it.
if y'all follow friend on IG, y'all know he already tried it.
I did, but these are still my friends, though. I ain't lie about that.
You did not lie about that. We will forever. That is
Yeah, y'all
it.
my friends. Y'all
All
my
right. So
friends.
listen. Let's do it.
Hey, another
Okay.
question.
What's the
Don't judge
next one?
my
Oh
questions.
Lord,
Okay.
let me
Is
grab my
it?
cup.
Grab it.
Grab it, cut.
Take a sip real quick.
Go ahead,
I'm
please.
scared.
I'm scared too.
Go ahead,
All
Nakia.
right. So
We
let's say this.
listening.
All right. So let's say this. Okay. So let's say you cut somebody off, right?
Mhm.
Friends. You cut a person off because you realize that they was toxic. It's not real. We're gonna cut you off. And next thing you know, you just keep hearing this person keep talking.
About
And
me?
they keeping your name in their mouth. They are constantly keeping your name in their mouth. They constantly lying on you. They constantly talking about you. They constantly does that warrant like a slap or a punch?
I say,
I'm
do my dick
always ready
taste
to
good to
fight.
you?
I'm always ready to fight.
Me too. I'm aggressive. I'm trying to change my ways because I'm getting a little
I'm
older.
not.
But I would nicely say, do my dick taste good to you?
Come
Yeah,
on, friend.
I can't say that because he might say yeah, and then what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do?
You
And
say, well, they
then
keep on sucking it then. Keep on sucking it then. That's the fuck what I'm going to say. Oh, do my dick taste that good?
I don't even really know how to answer this question because I have never. Well, I won't say never. I've had one really bad breakup, but I've never like broken up with somebody on like bad terms where they had to run their mouth up on me. So I don't really know.
What about a friend?
Friend, oh, mm. Whew, where's my cup?
She said,
I'm
woo,
always
with a
ready to
cup.
smack a bitch. I'm always ready to smack a bitch. Always.
Chris is
But
an alpha Leo. Chris is alpha Leo. So when she says she gonna slap a hoe, she really gonna slap a hoe.
I don't. I would say that I'm non-violent, but that would be a lie. I don't pay it attention to a certain degree. Like when it's been a whole year and you still talking shit, you definitely deserve to get throat chopped at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a little boom. Trachea.
Real quick, while they talking like ugh,
Hit that
you know.
trachea. Yeah, hit that trachea. Now,
Mhm.
for me, majority of my friends are females, so I won't dare. Right? I would never put my hand on a woman. But if they talking about me, I look at it like publicity because I can't physically touch them. Even though I want to choke a hoe, I don't. I have cousins in Muscle that will do it. I am definitely protected like the CIA out this bitch. However, if I had a friend who was still talking crap and we are no longer friends for whatever the reason, and it got back to me, um, I'm a stepper, a real big one. So I might pull up and be like, surprise, bitch. You know, like I'm that like surprise. You wanted me for so long. This is actually a request. So I'm honoring your request. And then I want to see what the smoke is about because if it's up, I'm a fan it down. But I'm not gonna
Mhm.
put my hands on a woman. I know somebody that will when they least suspect it and they don't even know the person.
I'll say
Mm.
this. I typically just don't say nothing. Let them run their mouth until they say something directly to me. Because if you can't say it to me, then it's not respected at all. So
True. That's very true. That mean they weak. If you can't come up to me and be blunt enough to talk your shit, then if it don't apply, I just let it fly. That's another method. But if you catch me on a bad day, you might get touched. Not by me, but by
exactly,
somebody else. I don't hit women. I don't believe in that.
I do.
Well, you're a woman, friend. You might could do that, get
Oh,
away with it.
and I hate niggas that act like bitches.
Now I hit them very easily. You gotta call in. Yeah, y'all will
Yes.
ask us some
So if
questions.
anybody wants to call in and get anything that you need to get off your chest,
Oh
for the
goodness.
first time on the Good Muzzle is Off podcast, I am
Oh,
opening up
so can they
the
ask us
line.
questions through the
They
phone
can
call
ask
too?
us questions.
Okay.
They could get it off their chest. If they got something to say to any one of us, they can get that off too.
Come on now.
The line is open. You are allowed to call in.
Oh, this
Just
thing got
know we are
fancy.
unified. Yeah, like just know that we are unified. And just know we got some tough ass skin, all three of us. So come on, shoot your shot. Don't mean it's going to land anywhere, but come on. I'm just disclaimer. Don't talk no shit, because you might get dealt something real nasty. You may not want to call again. And we want you to call again. So come on with it.
So go ahead. If you got something to say, if you want to get something off your chest, call in. Because the phone line is open.
Period.
Period. So while we waiting for anybody who wants to call in to call in, okay, since we already answered that one, let me say this. I am a nonviolent person until you absolutely piss me off.
Mm.
And it does not take much to make me angry, to be honest, right? I'm just being real. It does not. Hey, Veronica. Hey, girlfriend. Hey. If you want to call it and get something off your chest, call it and get it off your chest, mama. This is get it off your chest. Um, I will say in my older age, I try not to because folks like to file and press assault charges and stuff like that. And I'm
Weak
not going to
ass
jail for
people. That's
anybody.
a weak ass motherfucker.
Just not going to jail for nobody. I don't care. I'm not fighting cases for dumb stuff. But what I will say is that nowadays, some of y'all do warrant a good slap.
Mm-hmm.
Especially some of y'all on this good social media who think that you could just pop whatever you want to pop because your little keyboard is getting happy with your little finger tapping.
Yeah, them little Twitter fingers.
I'm not on Twitter. I should get on there. Huh?
You should get on Twitter. Twitter is wonderful. But what I will say is that, you know what I'm saying? And let me get this off my chest while I'm on it. I have seen at least, hey, doctor. Oh, that's my sis on here. She want a good YouTube. Hey, sis.
Hi. Oh, I forgot you connected on all of your platforms.
My doctor. Oh, hey, Angel. Let me get this off my chest real quick because I have responded to a few social media things with folks complaining about people using sage, and I'm going to put up a post about this. Okay, number one, I am a Christian and I do have sage. I should go get it. Okay, but I'm not. And let me say this, and whether you agree with me or not, I personally, Nakia Monet does not care. But if you go to that good grocery store and you buy Goya olive oil and you anoint your forehead with Goya olive oil after you think you just prayed over the Goya olive oil and you think that made it anointed and powerful and you got the audacity to talk about sage? Or how about your little prayer shawl that's made in China?
I'm done. I can't.
Ain't come from nobody's Israel, Jerusalem. Ain't made by no, because the folks need to stop playing, okay? And you sitting over here talking about sage.
I say
they used to burn frankincense and myrrh in the temple to rid the temple of evil spirits, and have y'all running around here dressed like little Roman soldiers, like y'all was in the Roman Catholic Church, and you straight up black, and you have the audacity to talk about sage.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Looking like the pontiff, and you ain't never, ever been to the Vatican a day in your life. You have the audacity to talk about sage.
Oh, that's a read. That's more than off your chest. That's a read.
No, because this has been bothering me all
that came
day.
from the diaphragm.
Listen, because I done responded to a few. I have responded when good old loose dick down there in Atlanta. Okay, Jamal Bryant, loose dick down there in Atlanta, had the audacity, okay, to come out here and talk about sage. Sir, keep your peen in your pants before you ever think to talk about somebody burning sage. Self-control is a fruit of the spirit. And some of y'all don't even know it's not fruits of spirit, it's fruit. Running around here talking about somebody need to have the fruits of the spirit. No, you need to know that it's fruit. It's one fruit.
So it's not plural. Oh, I like Giselle, but her man is foul. God bless her. She's dealing with the fucking enemy here. Sage and religion has nothing to do with each other because spirituality and religion is different.
Even with all of that, right? Even with it, I'm tired. Half y'all. It's just foolishness. Y'all running around here anointing your little doorposts and stuff. When COVID came, what y'all do? Anoint your doorposts. So that because when the enemy sees the blood, he must pay. They actually had real blood in the Old Testament. Read your Bible.
So what they put on it now? Ketchup?
Oil, Goya, Bertolli.
Are you serious?
No, I just need people to stop. You understand? Like, I need people to stop. I need people to stop with this foolishness that they got going on. I just need people to stop because it makes absolutely no sense.
It does not.
Over here talking about some sage. Why y'all so upset about Sage? And you ain't upset. Half y'all wasn't upset with the passed out in Brooklyn when he was sleeping with his daughter. You wasn't upset about
What?
that.
Sleeping with his who?
Daughter.
Lord, this is
Daughter.
beyond me.
They wasn't upset about that. But y'all mad about some stupid Sage. Get over it.
People got too much time on their hands. What the hell?
They got too much time about the wrong stuff.
Exactly.
Mad about some Sage running around here looking like Roman soldiers. Like you ain't never been to a Vatican, ain't never seen a pope a day in your life, but you wearing all their clothes and you want to be mad about some Sage. Y'all got all these robes on.
Is he Catholic? Or
That's supposed to be
Catholic?
holy and sanctified with these robes. Don't
Them
get me
your
started.
cousins. Them your cousins.
Y'all want to go down to Renzetti's in Philadelphia and pay $250 for a robe and you think you special. Don't act like it.
Wow.
Lord have mercy.
Wow.
This
You
above
mad
my
about
pay grade.
But you mad about say, always get it off your chest. I've been waiting all day for this. Read, you hear me? Because I said I'm gonna put it in a post. I said no, because I want you to hear my words when I say it. That's all I'm gonna say. Tired of y'all over here anointing all your entryways and exitways in your house with some Goya olive oil, and you mad about somebody saying prayers while burning sage. You got to be out of your mind.
That's the read of life.
Got it off my chest. I feel better now.
Damn, that was the read of life.
Wait, they say it's the Roman soldiers for me. I'm just saying.
That was a nasty read. It was so filthy. I couldn't even say anything. I just had to eat my Cheez-Its because it was like that was the read of life.
Yeah, I think Fred, we're gonna have to chop and screw that one. So because that's gonna be highlighted. I don't care.
I'll chop it.
Get mad if you want to. Y'all gonna stop today with your uneducated selves. All you know is what people told you, and you have no idea what that Bible has written. It is written.
You would think you know Jamal Bryant. Goddamn, you getting Fred for filth. Lord, I'm scared for him. God bless.
Everybody know Jamal Bryant.
Unfortunately, yes. He's slinging that ding-a-ling like a new jack.
You know the fuck what?
That's what the word on the street is. He's slinging that ding-a-ling like a new jack.
It's the truth on the street. That's why Giselle always talking about the word on the street. No, ma'am. Truth on the street concerning who you tried to sit up here and fake as if y'all was in a fake relationship for that church. Don't play with me. Tired of your people. Let me say you this one thing about, and that's why that's why I had so many issues, right? Because I'm very real. You cannot. One of the things I always tell people, Martin and Lori made sure that we was blessed with common sense. You can't feed me garbage and tell me that steak it don't taste right. So if I can't digest what you're saying and it don't taste right, I'm giving it back. Sorry. Listen, y'all don't want to call in and get nothing else, get nothing off y'all chest. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all.
You done scared everybody.
My bad, y'all. My bad. I had to get that off my chest. And that was my moment. Jamal said, I've died thrice within 5 minutes. You know what? Jamal, yeah, I keeps the truth. I don't have no other way but with truth. I ain't got this type of time. I can't. I studied a little too much to be running around here ignorant. And it's not even ignorant, because ignorant is truly a form of lack of knowledge. It's truly just stupidity. I refuse when y'all running around here with Goya.
I'm done. I'm so finished with Goya. Can we go to another question?
Audacity sitting up here wearing that Zucchetta on your head like you was Jewish. Don't play with. You know what? Don't play with me.
What they non-denomination or they just doing a remix? Because I don't understand what they are. These people.
Don't play with me.
Christian? Are they Baptist or are they Catholic?
All things. But what they are is some uneducated. That's what they are. Some folk need a true history lesson. You hear me? I'm not playing around with y'all. I know history very well.
Me too.
Very well. I am a history buff.
And I'm a hoe born in the 80s. I know history too, child. I'm a hoe from the 80s.
Jamal said that's exactly what it is, a remix. I'm trying to tell y'all. Let me say this.
Jamal said that?
One thing I'm not afraid, and that's the thing people have, and that's why the muzzle came off, because they try and instill fear in you so you don't speak. No, I'm not scared of you. There's nothing you can do to me. Nothing.
The truth is the truth, and it set people free. But if they running from it, that's what make them get a little bit aggressive.
Listen, be all aggressive. Be all you can be in your little Roman army, okay? But what you're not
so
gonna be
done with that.
Okay. And then got the audacity to act like you tell her the truth in love. No, you're not. That's not love. That is not there. And I don't know what to say. So I had to get that off my good chest.
Whatever year he was born, he been a host since then.
Huh?
I'm glad you was able to speak your truth. I feel like you was waiting to get that off your chest.
Man,
yeah, it was real heavy, Christy. It was real heavy.
Let me tell you, you know how many today I saw one of my friend posted, and I commented on it real nicely or whatever, because I keep everything respectful, because I tried it. But I knew tonight, I said, I am going to get this off my chest once and for all tonight. I am going to. Hey, let's hey, girl.
To try to be respectful, or you said fuck it tonight, because that wasn't respectful.
Well, I was respectful on the post within my commentary. I'm very respectful.
Okay.
However, if I felt like I needed to verbally get this out, like I had to,
fit.
You know what I'm saying? Verbally get it out. So I had to, verbally tell, because I'm tired. I study a little too much for all this foolishness. Folks you mad at the wrong stuff. Folk over here dying of corona. You want to be mad at Sage.
Sage, okay. The bigger picture. People are dying. The fuck are you talking about? There ain't no Sage gonna help you, or no castor oil on your fucking door.
Goya, because they need to know you bought it out the grocery store. Okay, it is Goya. That is not the same oil that flowed from Aaron's beard. I need folks to stop lying, acting like no, you bought it from the grocery store. It ain't come from Jerusalem. Okay, and if it did, they probably got it from somewhere in Italy. We ain't gonna keep acting like folks is no. Y'all over here anointing stuff with Bertolli and Mad. What in the world? About Sage?
They capping. You telling me they going to ShopRite and get out the Goya owl?
Listen, the oil owl, extra virgin light olive oil.
I ain't know oil
Act
could be
like
a
you
virgin.
and then what they do is, and then they put it in they'll take it out the container, right? Then you put it in the little makeshift one, make it look real pretty, that you buy out the good store, make it look real pretty so folk don't. It's Goya, oh boy.
That's just like when they take when communion and you drink the water, get the bread. I heard the water was coming from the faucet.
Water?
He's talking about the wine.
Yeah, something like that shit. Something they do. I'm not Christian, I'm Muslim. But I heard something was real generic about it. Like they
water.
just you to fill a bucket up with water. I don't fucking
know. Ain't
no
water. They don't do no water. Now, they will do the good grape juice, but not the water. Now some people do like in the Catholic Church, they do that real strong wine that put hair on your chest. I had that a few good times. Sure did.
They should give me that. Make it a double.
You know what?
It is symbolic of the good blood of Jesus, and you over here and said, "Give me." Listen, Jabor, you know what that grape? And sometimes, and don't talk about the grape juice that come in them little container packets that be stale. Don't you know what? Let me not.
What? But God didn't get his period, so how is that his blood? That's his blood from from him being killed.
From the pierce in his side. You know what? We're not going to do that.
Yeah,
it's the
I know.
Pierce in his side.
When they had him on the cross, right? And they was crucifying
and he shed his blood, yes. Okay, so it's a symbolic of the cleansing power of the blood.
Do it work?
I don't know, because some of these folks be taking that communion, and I don't know. They pray. I guess you know what they say. They say pray right before you take communion. So as long as you praying right before you take it, I guess you good. Because they say if you take communion unworthily, you could be struck down. And I don't know, because some of these folks running around here married to multiple women at the same time, committing adultery,
Oh
lying,
Lord
cheating,
Jesus.
fornicating, and I don't know how they ain't struck down. Molestation, rape. It's a bunch of stuff going on.
What the
So.
fuck is that
Mhm.
about? Oh
Mhm.
God.
Listen, we see it every single day. That's why I'm like, folks got to start telling the truth and shaming the devil. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we do, truth be told, we do in remembrance of him. Point blank, period. Everything we do in remembrance.
I would think
Most
so.
that's why most churches, when you see it, it says in remembrance. So we do all things in remembrance of him, which is nothing wrong with it. But we got to start teaching people the truth. Oh, if you take communion unworthily, God could strike you down. Have y'all been unworthy since the day you first popped that good bread and blood in your mouth? The body and the blood. Come on, we got to teach people the truth. That's not that. Repent right now. So you mean I got to repent right now before I take this, but then I could go right back outside and do the same dumb stuff and it's okay. But as long as I repent right then and there in that moment, we good. Teach people truth. That's my point.
We all
Now,
gonna go at the end of the day, everybody gonna go. That's the truth.
period. And everybody got to leave an account for everything that they did. Just like Lil Uzi Vert do for that $24 million diamond that he got implanted
Here
in
she
his
go.
forehead. Listen
So what
here.
what make you do that?
Crack,
What
crack,
make you do that?
crack, crack could do it. God damn. You telling me this man got something that's crack, not even coke.
He got the whole, but
Not even coke.
Crack.
it's a pink diamond, right? Wait, let me get my middle of my forehead together. It's right here, that pink diamond, big, just like this. And
$24
he been,
million, right?
hello, yeah, that he been paying on since 2017. He just finished in 2021, right here.
I'm embarrassed for him because you know what, Chris? His birthday is mine, so he's a Leo. And
Oh
I'm just
God.
disappointed because we don't do nut shit like that. It gotta be the drugs. It just gotta be. It's nothing but
It's
the drugs.
definitely crack.
That's crack. That
Crack
ain't
is
no
whack.
Yeah.
fucking coke.
Whitney said it. Whitney said crack is whack.
And he is
Well, he
whack
whack
to
for
put
that
a
damn diamond in his forehead.
he whack. So he did
Y'all
crack.
know what I was going to try and do because y'all know I'm silly, right? Because years ago, like maybe 5 years ago, 5, 6 years ago, I had purple hair and I had no idea who Lil Uzi Vert was. And my nephew, when I had that purple hair, he was like, "Didi, you look like Lil Uzi Vert," and I was
He
like,
tried it.
so I was gonna try and find a picture and put it up here and be like, "Y'all really think I look like Lil Uzi Vert?" But I couldn't find it, so never mind. Y'all ain't get that visual. Sorry.
And thank God you didn't find it because the man is horrible with or without the crack. You don't look no.
It was a purple hair picture. It was so
I
funny. I
don't know
thought
what
it
he
was
look like.
hilarious.
I'm too old to know what he look
Me
like.
too.
So.
But here's the thing, him and Lil Wayne, like they are so close to death, it's scary.
Lil Wayne look just like the Gremlins when they get wet. Like just
When they
Yeah,
get wet, right? When they get wet. But
he
look,
really does look like the gremlin when
he
they
do like
get
the
wet.
gremlin when they get wet. I like the
bless his
little
heart.
furry gremlin, but as soon as you wet his ass, that's what Lil Wayne look like.
See, I
Yeah.
don't open up the good phone lines and don't nobody would have call it and get it off your chest.
They
That's why.
scared because you was striking people down and shit. Now you done scared everybody.
Y'all
I'm
was
sorry,
scared
y'all.
for a
Y'all ain't
minute.
gotta be scared.
Give me the wine. They said it's the meal that heals, but the people still carrying on in the failure.
Exactly, Jamal.
And Jen said, that's the stupidest shit ever. I can't believe he did that. Oh, Angela said, I guess about Uzi. Uzi did something crazy. I don't know. These motherfuckers don't got it. Jamal said that's exactly what it is, a remix. I don't know what's going on with these hoes in these days. I was born in the 80s. We knew what was going on. Hoes was hoes. I was born in the
Speaking of
80s.
hoes,
Come
are we
on,
gonna talk
Fred.
about Tiny and T.I.?
Come
Because
on with the hoes because they had them all.
You
I'm
just paused like
confused.
that.
They was entangled with them. And let
I
me say this.
didn't follow the whole story. I know it's some woman that said something about
Miss
Not a
being
Sabrina,
gun, right?
Miss Sabrina Peterson.
sexually abused, and then she kind of said that she chose that life, and that's about all I know about it.
Okay, so let me fill you in on it because I follow all my good blogs. Miss Sabrina Peterson came out and said that okay, wait. Bishop Wall said, unpack that thing with T.I., please. Listen, okay, let's unpack it. Miss Sabrina Peterson came out and said that they've been having all types of sexual escapades going on with a bunch of women. Okay.
That's their business.
And it is their business, right? So now, a few years ago, another vlogger came out because she had got wind of an invitation they had for a party out in LA, right? Part of that invitation, it listed out, you got to sign and you got to agree to take Molly to come to their party. So the vlogger the vlogger at that time had posted up the invitation, but where the vlogger had messed up at was because she posted up the invitation with the address. So she had to take that down and she couldn't go any further with it, right? Because you can't post out addresses, right?
Location,
Personal identifiable information. We all know PII. So you can't do that, right? So now all these years later, everybody has known in this industry what goes on at those parties, right?
Raw dog. That's what happens.
We at the party, right? Okay. So now you have Miss Sabrina, who's been cool with them for years. This ain't no fly by night type person. No, she's known them for years.
I heard she was their recruiter though.
But she's known them for years. So she has been in on it. Her, T.I., and Tiny have had their sexual relations, right? Her and Shekinah have never gotten along to the point where, Shekinah's not really a fighter. So if you try and fight her, Shekinah calling the police, you're going to get a restraining order against you. And that's just what Shekinah's going to do. She ain't dealing with all of that. So Miss Honey over here realizes that they keep pumping up Shekinah, but they ain't giving her no clout. Nothing, because you don't even necessarily hear about this woman at all. Shekinah and Tiny took on, I don't know, the road when they did their little road thing. You saw Shekinah having like a reoccurring friend type role on a reality show. You saw Shekinah. You did not see this person at all. So what happens? This person gets up with these other vloggers. These other vloggers tell this person, because now she's mad, so she want to come out with all these accusations against T.I. and Tiny. So these vloggers basically tell her, listen, we got some anonymous people that have been telling us that they've been being part of their threesomes and being, using drugs with them, doing all this other extra stuff. We'll give you this information. So what does she do? She takes that anonymous information and starts posting it up. See, this is what they're doing. See, this is what they're doing. See, this is what they're doing. So now you having all this backlash coming, and it's like, wait a minute, what is going on? What is this? So then you got Shekinah over here. She does her Facebook Live. No, she does her Instagram Live going in. Well, did she tell you that she was part of it? That she been doing threesomes with them? Oh, and I bet you she didn't tell you that she was one of the ones that was recruiting them, right? So now Miss Honey, Shekinah goes live, does that one on IG. In Shekinah's mind, I'm defending my friends because these my friends and I'm defending them, not realizing, no, you're really incriminating them.
Threw them under the bus.
There's no real defense here, right? So now what happens? They see the live, make her take it down and retract what she said, right? Because you got to retract that. No, I didn't really mean that. I was just, I was just emotional because they my friends and they being attacked. So I got to take this back. Meanwhile, you have Miss Honey over here, Miss Sabrina, speaking to same said blogger, right? The vlogger basically speaks to her and says, listen, let me handle this. Let me take this over, right? Because I'll be the one that can get all of this out the right way. Well, no, Sabrina don't want that. Sabrina want to do it her way because she angry, because she mad, and she vindictive because she ain't getting no real clout off of all the things, right? And the truth of the matter is, who's she really telling on? Because at the end of the day, you did recruit some of them girls. So you're just as guilty as they are. And at the end of the day, let's just be real here, right? So if they dot all their I's and they cross all their T's, right? And they said, well, listen, we got NDAs and we have letters of consent. They consented to doing this, right? The flip side, that's what I've been telling people for a long time. You, number one, if you are incoherent, you cannot consent to sex with nobody. If you're incoherent,
that's called rape.
You have to be coherent to consent to sex. if at the time in which you consented, you were coherent, and then as the act went on, you were incoherent, you're no longer consenting to sex. That's rape. Second type of rape is rape by deception. You cannot deceive anyone into having sex with you. And that's the part that people do not fully understand, because rape by deception, number one, is not widely practiced in every single state. Rape by deception. It is in the state of New Jersey, though.
What?
Yeah, it's called rape by deception. And this is the problem that people do not fully understand, because let's hypothetically say, which is what just happened. Let's say what happened with that cop over there in Texas, right? The man sat up there, had a whole relationship with, he was married, then had 2 girlfriends on the side, provided the one girlfriend with the fake annulment paperwork showing that he was saying that he was not married to the spouse, right? But that's deception, right? So let's hypothetically say if Texas, which they're probably not because they're highly Republican, and a lot of the laws in the Republican states are just so damn different. But let's hypothetically say Texas was one of those states. She could have pressed rape charges against him because he deceived her into having sex.
Because he said he had an annulment, right?
Because he said he had an annulment, and that could be the reason why she had sex with him, because in her mind, he wasn't married.
Free, right. Damn, why they make it having to bust down so difficult? Just bust down.
People don't understand. Let me tell you that, and that's the problem with people today. You cannot be so damn, like, if you want to have sex and just have sex, but you can't just be so damn free willy with it. Hey, Donnie, you just can't be all free willy with it.
Donnie up here. Hey, what's up, Donnie?
You just can't be all free willy with it and just think that you're just going to deceive people, do whatever you want to do. Also, you can't drug people to get them to do what you want them to do.
That shit is crazy.
But here's my question, because I haven't been following it. So if you saying that they was having these secret parties, these quote unquote sexcapades that everybody knew about, if you know you're going to this party and you know you're taking the drugs and you know that you're there to go to have sex with them, is it really deception? Because that's what you signed up for.
Yeah, you knew from the invitation.
You knew from the invitation, right? But the problem is that it might not be deception, but you still can't have sex with a person when they're incoherent.
Or maybe the girl that's snitching, her shit was whack, and that's why she mad.
I mean, but she been with them for years doing that, so I don't know how whack it was. She clearly was enjoying it. And let me say this, because I'm just saying, because the vlogger that I watched on the good YouTube, she said she was like, years ago there was a video out, right? Basically, well, first of all, she said that T.I. had a nappy dick. That's what she said, and I thought that was hilarious.
I heard little.
She said nappy because I'm guessing his pubic hairs is nappy. Okay,
well, that's what you get for keeping them since you was in high school. Next, okay.
So therefore, so she said he got nappy pubes. So right, so now never mind. She I was about to say dumb shit.
I don't got none, so I wouldn't know shit. Everything is bad, like I'm 10 years old. But go ahead.
Be big nappy. She said nappy. I'm trying to tell, and I'm gonna tell you where she got the nappy from, because there was a video out, right?
His head nappy on his head. We can tell.
And his face.
But go ahead, friend.
He got like an Anthony Hamilton thing going on.
And imagine that damn, never mind, I can't. Anyway, so that's just nasty. You just peasy. How you pee? You at that point you should shave that off if you pee.
His name should be T.I. Shit. His name should be Kunta. That shit tight.
You know what? Lord forgive him.
Get it off your chest Wednesday. So anyway, but what she said was, so there was this video. She said there was this video out there, right? Where someone had released this good video, and they was on a boat or whatever. They was like on a yacht or whatever. See, Jamal said there's definitely receipts for that. Jamal, I'm trying to tell the story here, and how they had all the girls on this boat, right? That she said Tiny sitting there. She called it something, and I thought it was hilarious. And then she said, and next thing you know, all you see is T.I. with all them other women, and he ain't paid Tiny not one bit of attention at all. She said Tiny done changed her eye color, done did all these surgeries, and did all this stuff to try and appease this man. And she was like, and that man didn't even look at her in that video. He was all up in them other women handling business. You hear me? Handling the business. And that's where they saw his little nappy dick. That's what she said.
Well, I mean,
So
if
he
he's
was.
paying for it, he should pay attention to it. If I'm paying for
So,
it, I'm gonna pay attention to it because I'm
so
pretty
he
sure
was
they went on
swinging
that boat for
ding-a-ling.
free.
So was he just swinging ding-a-ling? It was just swinging everywhere, swinging ding-a-ling, nappy
You don't
ding-a-ling.
gotta swing
And
your
you know
hand like
what?
that. Don't swing up like that no more.
Listen, Sean T, she said nappy peasy. It's all peasy down there. Donnie said she's pissed because she's getting shot. That's what they said.
Yeah,
That
we just was getting to
the
that.
girl Sabrina is pissed off because
Shekinah getting shine and
Shekinah
she
getting
got put
all
on.
the shine. Shekinah had her own show at one point. Shekinah been a friend to the show. Shekinah Instagram followers is through the roof every time
Now
she
she
goes.
on Love and Hip Hop. Shekinah came up.
She just took a COVID test and everybody was up on there watching her take a COVID test. I was like, what in the world? I'm not watching nobody get swabbed. You hear me?
I mean, it should be
Mm-hmm.
common,
But
but
you
I don't
want to
got
know
time
something?
for her.
I just want to know, because you know what? I'm tired. These folk running around here having sex with multiple people at the same time. I just want to know how many of y'all got BV. That's all I want to know. Because I'm
Who?
tired. BV.
What the fuck is that?
Bacterial vaginosis. You cannot have sex with multiple women raw like that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all sharing
Fluid.
pHs. Yeah, y'all sharing everybody pH. It don't work like that. I bet you half them done had
What the
pills
fuck is that?
galore. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Because there was another story out there that was like, you know, they was passing off STDs. I said, they was passing off STIs. STIs, sexually transmitted TIs. Don't play with me.
His name is T.I. Goddamn, that's some bullshit right there. Because you know what? Wait, hold up. Ain't amount of money in the world, celebrity in the world. And she mad. Like I said, I still want to stand by that. Her shit probably was trash. She let it go for cheap, meaning you ain't put no price on it. And therefore, from one hoe to another hoe, you didn't value your own shit. That's why you didn't get put on. You gave it up too easily. And you start recruiting the other hoes.
She wanted to be on TV for it. She was like, hold up. Oh, so y'all ain't giving me no contract?
So you ain't worth shit because you gave it up too easy.
Y'all ain't giving me no contract?
See,
Oh,
you
you don't look. You don't want me to make a guest appearance on your little show, Family Hustle.
You good for one thing and one thing.
We all hustling in this bedroom. I'm bringing these hoes in, and you don't want me on here.
And mind you, she was a stripper hoe before that, so they already know your MO. You don't add no value because you didn't set the bar high at all.
Thank you, Jamal. Just being a whole community of unbalanced pHs, right?
Well, God bless them. Shit. God bless them. I don't know how the fuck they could function. That's why their heads going crazy because you know gonorrhea and things of that nature fuck with the brain. So if they got something going on that they ain't addressed, that should start fucking with this up here. God bless them. They go crazy fucking with this up here because they ain't take care of this down there. The woohoo. See,
you better take care. Let me tell you something. They better take care of their woohoo and all that. Don't put them pearls up there though, because I heard them pearls is that ain't right. I don't know what be coming out of y'all with them pearls.
Them yoni pearls and all that
shit.
That
ain't right. They said don't do that.
Looking good.
I don't know what be coming out of y'all. Y'all be, oh, it cleaned me out. No, ma'am, it took your uterus lining out, ma'am. What is going on?
Damn it, do all that. I'm glad I got what I got.
And I know this is not one of the questions, but why do we show your nails again for me, Jamal? As the blacks, yes, as the blacks. Why do we feel like
Black Lives Matter?
Why do we feel like everybody that come out with a quote unquote all natural product we supposed to use and support? Listen here. Everything ain't for everybody. Okay.
Everybody different.
Everything is not for everybody. And you just can't be using any and every fucking thing. I don't care who you got it from.
I don't care who you got it from either. I ain't shoving nothing. No.
Cause that should be like lean with it, rock with it.
It bothers me.
Rock with it.
No, but it's very dangerous, right? Because these women, like, they really thinking that some of them were really thinking that they were passing fibroids, and they were not. They were literally passing their uteral lining, which means what? If your uterus lining gets down to a certain level, you cannot hold a baby.
Let me start taking some of them yoni pills then, because I don't want.
Goodbye, ma'am.
That's sounded a lot cheaper than a hysterectomy. Let me look into that. I'll be right back. No, I'm just joking. I love my kids. I do.
You just don't want no more.
You just don't want no more.
And let me, you know what? And let me say this too. See, now y'all got me talking because I'm gonna get it all off my good chest. Let me say this.
You ain't sip a goddamn thing the whole time. You got me and Chris sipping. I ain't seen a sip go your way at all.
First of all, I got my wine right here, Stella Rosa. Me and Stella
I ain't
is
seen
friends.
you sipping. You so damn busy frying Jamal and then T.I. with his nappy ass dingalang. You ain't sip a goddamn thing.
That's all right. Some things you need to be sober for, okay? Because the folk ain't gonna be like, oh, she up there drinking, cussing. That's not about being Roman soldiers. Yes, I am.
Well, they could crucify me, but I had me a drink since this morning. Fuck them. I work for myself.
I'm
Self-made.
drinking water. I'm drinking water in case my mom is watching. Hey, mom.
Jamal, ain't nobody told you to be like Kia been sipping. Jamal. So what? But listen. Let me say this, right? I know that's right, Jamal. You better have your glass. Yes.
Okay, Jamal, I got my glass too. What's up?
Everybody.
Period.
Since y'all don't want to call up here and get it off your chest, y'all, I'm gonna get it all off for
why
everybody.
You ain't come up here? Let us know what it is.
Everybody, that's all right. I'm gonna get it off for everybody. I'm gonna help everybody out. You hear me?
Lord, you already done did that. You got some more?
I don't know about it because they ain't used to it. I think they got to get used to calling in first.
Yeah, this is the first time right here. You just started.
This really is this is the very first day I'm doing a call-in service. And
y'all should feel lucky if you in the comments. Y'all get an opportunity of a lifetime. In my opinion.
But let me say this. So
to be new to this
was something I really had to come to my own personal resolve with over this last week.
Ouch.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And people have been putting on me for years, right? Oh, the Lord is going to bless you with a child. Oh, I see this. Oh, I see that. Right. And I was really, and you know how they tell you, like, if the word don't come true because you ain't had faith in it to come to pass. Let me help all y'all out. Don't do that to yourselves. And I'm just, don't do that to yourself.
We talked about this already, Fred.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we did. We talked about it a little briefly on Sunday, and I'm going to say it publicly now. Don't do it to yourself. And I'm not saying that the Lord can't do it, but when you literally try and make that your life, right? That's how come when I had that miscarriage, I was so depressed about it. And I was so I didn't know how to function because I was like, well, God, they said that you said X, Y, and Z. Now for the last every single year, somebody wants to tell me a prophecy about a husband that still ain't here yet. He's on his way. Let me tell you something. No, he's not. And that's fine. I'm okay with that, right?
Well, right? Maybe he in a wheelchair and he moves kind of slow.
He better hurry on up. He better look. He better get up and walk like that man by the pool of Bethesda. He better get up and walk. Jesus said you was healed and you better walk, sir.
Sorry, continue. It's the water. It's the water, y'all.
It's the water. No, but I'm that serious because a lot of times we hold. Right now. Look, Nadia said, "Bye, soul sister." Listen, y'all. She said he in a wheelchair. I say he better get up and walk like Jesus told that man by the pool of Bethesda. They all get in there before you better be healed, sir. Oh, my bad. No. But people really, all jokes aside, people really, y'all need to stop doing that to people because at the end of the day, we could really meet somebody that's really great for us. And it might not be wrapped up in the package that these folks done told you. So you're going to bypass that whole person because it ain't wrapped up in the package in which they told you. Let me tell y'all something. Somebody literally told me maybe a month ago, she was like, sis, you're supposed to be a first lady. I was like, no, been there, done that, tried that. That ain't me. No, ma'am. And you're right. I am going to be a first lady. I'm going to be the first lady that my man absolutely loves without a shadow of a doubt. I will be that first lady. But you over here talking about a system that I don't even believe in. First lady, not even in the Bible. Let me help you. You understand what I'm saying? Because people try to put things on you and then you stay stuck in that thing. And that's the only thing you see.
Projection.
Because in my mind, the only thing I can see over these last 2 years for me miscarrying was me having a baby. With what man? Where's that reality coming from? You know what I'm saying? And people y'all gotta stop doing that to people. Y'all gotta stop doing that to women. Y'all gotta stop. And then y'all be prophesying to these little gay men that they're gonna be married. What woman they getting married to? Stop that too when you know they gay.
I can't stand you right now.
No, because it's the truth. They keep prophesying to these gay men, telling these gay men, "Oh, your wife is coming." Where? He is gay. He wants men.
Period.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Like
my teeth look real
like,
white today. I
yes,
need to
they
go back
do,
to the
friend.
gym.
Come
Man.
on. Yeah. Listen, let me tell you something. Y'all better be free in 2021. If 2020 ain't teach you nothing else but to live in your truth, 2021 is time for truth to come out. Y'all better start living in your truth. You gay, you gay.
They
Okay.
keep telling me I'm gonna have a baby.
Well, you better go on, friend.
You know damn well I can't. I'm sterile from chemo.
Yeah.
But they still say it to me. And then they say, if that's not the case, you're gonna adopt. It's always that pressure
See,
for
but
me to
here's
be
my
a
thing.
parent.
Don't tell me if, then, whatever. Stop that, because that's playing with the word. It either
I
is
agree.
or it ain't.
It ain't.
Folk be like, oh, I see you being a mother. You're going to have a lot of mini yous running around here. Ain't not one mini me here yet.
And ain't not one minute me coming because I can't have children. Chemo took that option away. So they get the fuck on. Because
And
they
I'm
make you get in a rut.
and let me just be real honest. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be 45 and a mother for the first time. And I got to run around here at 55 with a 10-year-old and I'm out of breath.
And
No, I'm
me and
not.
you ain't gonna be, and me and you ain't gonna be friends because fuck that. I'm too old. I say no friend, don't call my phone. Don't ever do
I'm
it.
going to call
Please
you. I'll
don't
be
do
like,
it.
you better come get this kid.
Shit,
Somebody.
call Chris. We could drive his ass to Baltimore because we definitely can't stay with me.
No. Let me tell y'all something. So my kids are 13 and 14, so we don't do younger kids. Okay. And I have let all of my friends know because at the time when I had my children, none of my friends had kids. And so they still don't have kids, most of them. And they already know none of your kids could watch my kids so I could go hang out and shit. So my kids can't watch yours either. Those are the rules.
Those are the
But
rules.
I will say this. Um, I was told that I couldn't have kids. I actually was going in for a hysterectomy when I found out I was pregnant with my son. So I was told that I couldn't carry a child to term. Long story. Had a lot of miscarriages. Yeah. And then I had went to this church. For New Year's Eve service, and I was in the balcony, and the damn pastor, Lord forgive me, the pastor called me down and was like, the child you carrying, blah blah blah, he's gonna grow up to be a great man, and blah. And I was so upset, right? Because I'm like, why would he speak that over me? And they already told me I can't have children. Like this
Yeah,
church
that's
is the
offensive.
devil. Like I was really upset, really upset. But a couple of weeks prior to that, some lady that I didn't know. This is one of my girlfriend's churches. I just happened to go with her. And this lady put me to the side and was like, God told me to tell you that you're gonna it's gonna be okay, you're gonna be able to have kids. And I'm like, who the fuck told it? I don't know this lady. Like, and you know, my mother is a preacher. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been in church all my life. I get it. But I'm like, it was creeping me out. So then when the pastor called me down, I'm like, you know what, I ain't got time for this. I'm not coming back to this church because these people trying to get me kids. So I went to get my pre-ops done for my hysterectomy, and they told me I was pregnant. I couldn't have the hysterectomy done. So then they said, yeah, we advise that you go ahead and terminate the pregnancy because you're going to end up having another miscarriage, yada 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 yada. And now my son is 14, and my daughter was born the year after.
God
So
bless.
I say that to say, sometimes I guess it depends on who's speaking it over you and who isn't, and their true power and what they're speaking or where they're getting it from. Um, you can't take prophecy from everybody. But I ain't know neither one of them, so I don't know why God spoke to them and speak to me. But he should have spoken to me about my son's tennis shoes being $200 a piece before he put that baby in my womb. Cause I ain't like that. He ain't talk to me about that. But
Oh
He
yeah,
my
ain't
God.
that's my story.
tell you about them $200 sneakers.
I thought that you was about to
I
end the
like it.
story with, and I'm gonna have another one.
Oh no, the Lord would never bless me like that again. He wouldn't do that to me.
And
Not
let
the
me
God
be
I
very
serve.
clear. I'm not saying that God can't do it. But what I am saying is stop telling me that it's going to happen soon. God is very strategic and he's very specific. When they released those
Yes.
words to
Touche.
you, you were pregnant.
Yeah, I didn't know, and I was so upset. I called my mother crying, like, why does she keep taking me to this church? These people are in a cult. Why
They're
everybody trying to get
live.
me pregnant? I can't be having no damn babies. You know I can't. Mother was like, you just need to calm down. It's gonna be all right. Just don't go back. And they told me the priest said something to me on December 31st, and I found out I was having a baby on January the 4th. And now he in here eating everything.
Everything wanting $200
I
sneakers.
don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I don't like it.
How old is he now?
14.
14. That's a. I get you. I bet you he
Mhm.
big. Cause guys be big.
He's not too big.
Mm-mm.
He's tall because their dad is tall. He's tall, but
Oh,
he's
he's
big.
tall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is I'm 40, and like I just said, I meant what I said. I got one niece, two nephews. No, I got three nephews. Sorry, Xavier, forgot. My
I
bad.
got 2 and 2.
You understand what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that.
Me too.
I got one official godchild, one non-official godchild.
Fuck
I'm
them
cool with
kids.
that.
Not fuck them kids.
Okay. Thank you, Jamal 40 and fine. Thank you, sir. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. But I'm tired. Like, I feel that we need to, it's like you want to tell a person it's in this package, right?
I
It's
just don't like it.
it's this package, and that's not the package. And it's okay for it to not be the package. And it's okay for someone as non-traditional as myself. A traditional person is not coming up to me, point blank, period. It's not happening. Maybe if they would have caught me like 2-3 years ago, you know what I'm saying? But today, I'm so not traditional. I'm not
You
into
women in your 30s.
yeah, like I'm not into all of that. So for who I am today is not gonna fit the traditional. So stop trying to pigeonhole me into some image that is just, it's not real. It's not my reality.
So they don't include you in this vision. You are
I
absolutely
don't know
not
who the hell
included.
this vision, I don't know where them visions be coming from, because it don't be coming from here. Okay.
I don't like it. I take offense to it because if you know the trauma that's associated with mine, with the whole chemo and all that, if you know the trauma that comes with mine, then you would not come to me in that fashion. Like, oh, Molly, you know, my mother's a grandmother, so therefore she already had grandchildren. I'm the oldest. When is it going to be me? Aside from being gay, I'm still a man. I'm supposed to be able to procreate. So they're looking for this moment that is never going to happen. And it's not because I am gay and I say fuck them kids. It's because I am sterile. The chemo I was on was the strongest type. And before they put me on it, right out of the coma, they wanted to, freeze my sperm. But my parents was like, no, save my son. Don't save, that future for him. And I think they made a great decision, so I don't regret it. But when people come to me and say, oh, when are you going to have a baby? While my brothers are having babies, I have nothing but brothers. I just don't like when they come at me that way because it's offensive if they know the trauma. They know it, but they don't know how I internalize those kind of messages. The signals, how I compute it. That's kind of offensive to me because I know I was body able since birth as a man, and now it's a no-go. So I always say, fuck them kids, get them motherfucking kids away from me. I just bought me some kids
You know what?
at the Christian Louboutin store, period.
You know what?
He just said, I just bought me some kids at the Louboutin. You know what?
And a bag to match. I got a lot of kids in my closet. Leave me alone. I'm not having no kids. I won't harm a kid. I would never do that. And my best friend happens to be my little niece. So I adore kids.
She is your best friend.
That is my best friend. Who needs me to buy her a tablet? That's another story. She'll be mad at me because I spent a lot of money on shoes and I need her tablet yet. I cannot tell her or I'm going to be in trouble. But anyway.
You shouldn't do your best friends like that.
Yeah, she's going to be pissed at me. My best friend.
I'm going to tell her.
Oh my God, no.
Snitching.
Friend, that's not
pay
right.
me. You gonna have to either pay me or get the same.
I'm trying to drag it out because then the hoe gonna want a gift and on top of a gift. And then she thinks my birthday is hers. So not only do she get her birthday, then she get to get my birthday. So she gets 2 gifts. If I don't spread this thing out, I'm in a lose-lose, okay?
How old is she?
Friend.
And she only 3. She's terrible. I gotta kind of make sense of this because this whole suck me dry. I'll be like, oh God, you know, that's my best friend. I'll do anything for my best friend, but I just gotta control it because at the end of the day, she is 3, and you gotta put a lot of numbers on that to be me. If you catch my drift, okay? I ain't been 3 in fucking 30-something years ago. But I don't like
It's stupid.
when they come at me like, Molly, because I got brothers. I'm the oldest. They're like, Molly, we gonna have your baby, and even when they say adoption, I'm still sensitive about it because there is no younger me that's coming. I can take care of a person. DNA, genetics, mannerisms. Mannerisms are kind of like rub offish, but DNA, blood type, all the features that could never be. And right now, I'm not mature enough. I can honestly say that to take on the responsibility of taking care of a person that I know does not have my blood. My legacy starts and ends with me. So that's why I write and I create, because I think that's going to last longer than me. I don't have any kids and I can't. The chemo I was on was Cytoxin, and that shit was disgusting. But I can't have children. So they need to leave me alone with that shit before I slap somebody to sleep.
I'm with you on that, friend, because I'm a little tired of folks. You're going to have a child. You're going to have this. You're going to have it. The Lord is going to do this. The Lord is going to do that. You just
It's annoying.
You got to do this. You just got to do it. You got to believe. You got to clear the way so that the right one can come. You got to do it. And I'm like, all of these you got to do. And ain't nobody here.
And I ain't got me no side piece. I don't want a whole piece. I want a side piece. I don't want no whole. They gotta be on the side.
So all I'm saying is, folks gotta stop giving people these half-baked messages. That's my point. Stop giving people half-baked.
They don't know. Yeah, they don't know. They don't know the trauma that comes with that, the scars.
And I mean, and the truth of the matter, they really don't, because at the end of the day, half the folks giving these messages got all their husbands, they got all their kids, they got all that stuff. Meanwhile, they don't understand, like you said, the trauma that is attached to the reason why you don't have your husband, the reason why you don't have your kid, the reason why you don't have your wife, the reason why you don't, like all of that stuff. Like people got to really, like, we got to stop. That's all I say. We just got to stop. Like at the end of the day,
and mind your
don't
business.
tell me. Yeah, because don't tell me what you think I want to hear, because I don't want to hear that. I personally really don't. I'm a realist, so therefore I like everything real. So you giving me some little fictitious, I see. No, what is it? Because
make me a believer. When it happens to me, then I know. I don't need you to tell me because you don't know no more than I do. You human.
I just
There's no way you can know.
And I think that sometimes the way in which your life changes, it's like now. You know what I'm saying? Had I never miscarried, almost 3 years ago, that would have been different. But my life is different now, so it's taken on its own form. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very different. At that time, I was married. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's what it was. I don't know what that was. It was something.
I can't.
Allegedly.
That was a whole kiki. But back in my day, I was I dealt with the ladies. And I almost had me one back in my early, I was like 18, going on 19. I could have had a baby. She was pregnant, but she decided to abort it without me knowing, unbeknownst to me. The end. We're still friends, though.
Yeah.
That's a...
What happened, Chris? What's on?
No, that's a touchy subject. Because, like, do you have...
Go ahead, Chris. You can tell me anything.
I don't know if I want to get that off my chest today. Maybe next week. I don't know about today.
You want to know if I was a hoe with the ladies?
No. I believe you are a hoe. Mostly hoes are. Not me, though, because I'm a good Christian woman. But
I was a hoe.
That's why your name Kristen.
My name is Kristen because my mother is Christine.
Because y'all good and wholesome. You see that Christ that's in there? Go ahead.
No, like the whole abortion topic is kind of like it's kind of touchy for some people. That's why, like, I ain't gonna open that can of worms today because I told y'all only get 2 hours out of me today. I wasn't playing.
She did say that.
So y'all got what?
30 minutes, girl.
36 minutes. 35.
Come on here.
She ain't playing. She been counting. Oh,
I ain't stunting Kristen
No,
either.
I just was looking at the live time. No, because
Look,
last time we was on the motherfucking live like 5 hours. When they
I
was
mean,
talking about
one?
somebody was in a porno and then somebody else was having sex with somebody that you couldn't touch and all this other. That's like 5 hours, yo.
You saw the wild
I'm
one.
she's
not
talking about my birthday.
I'm not doing that today.
That was your birthday. That was your birthday.
Yes, she
Yeah,
said
people
I
just
guess somebody was in a porno.
to have sex and you can't touch them and I'm not doing that today. I'm not doing that with y'all.
They had to sign Indy.
You got safe words and unsafe words and
Chris,
no, I'm not doing
as
that.
confused as you. Trust me. I was like, what the fuck did I sign up for?
Exactly. Me and my lip the whole time was like,
Oh.
I wasn't prepared for this. I was not
Chris
prepared
was
for
sitting
this.
there like, what the fuck is going on here? I said, oh my God, what the hell is this? A stripper turned to a pastor.
I had any liquor that day, and I was not prepared for that conversation.
Me either.
So
It was after dark.
yeah, it was definitely after dark.
Yes, the
Something
fuck
should
it
have stayed
was.
after dark, and I shouldn't have been included in.
Marjorie, we was me and you was co-hosts.
Yeah.
That we was
So
fucking
that's why I had to
co-hosts.
give y'all a time limit today. We're not doing that. I hope they ain't in the
Somebody
comments
said,
offended.
period,
Oh
40
wow.
and fine.
They ain't offended.
They said
I mean,
respect the
last-
king. That was powerful. I want a whole
you
meal.
can't
I'm
be offended
screaming.
if that's what they brought it up. I mean, it's in the archives, ain't it?
It's a girl. It ain't even archived. It's out there.
It is out there.
That's from January 1/1. Hello.
I was
Yes.
shocked.
I couldn't believe it
shocked.
because Kia never told me how I never did After Dark. That's one. And the in-depthness, I said, what the fuck did I sign up
since we
to?
get stuff off our chest, did you ever go on a date? Because wasn't that a part of the conversation, Jamal? You remember that? How he told her wait till 2021?
Who, me?
Mm-mm.
No.
She's talking about Jamel.
Oh,
you ain't never get your date. It's a whole month in.
Boom. See, Kristen, remember, because Lord knows I don't. Boom. She's talking to you, friend.
Didn't you get your date?
That means no.
He was the one in the porno. That would have been a good date, child. All you would have had to say was action.
And now.
So what's up with that? We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that off the air.
Oh, we gonna talk about
it dried up.
So you still ain't get your date?
No. And she didn't get her cheesecake.
Oh, the banana pudding.
Same damn difference. You ain't get it.
That's all right. I'm on a diet.
Oh, you've been working out OD hardcore.
Y'all see these good clavicles over here showing? Listen, she over here.
Dooney don't play no games, but he will be working my ass up.
Hold on. Have you talked to him?
No. Mm-mm.
But wasn't he just on a thing with us?
Yeah. You could be on a show. Listen, the show ain't got nothing to do with the folk over here now.
He needs to call the fuck in. Because I mean, we gonna get this off our chest. He ain't even cute enough to be over you, so I'm confused.
Chris, that shit is dry. It dried up after that fucking interview. That whole fucking segment. I ain't heard nothing else about it.
Let me say this. Him, okay. Damien pulled some nonsense. Good old Bright Light. I know he was on here earlier, and I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? Let me say this, and I'm being real. So, Jamel did, after we did the show last week, Jamel said he had some stuff going on, whatever. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Bright Light pulled some mess, right? People want to act like they want to take you out on a good date for your birthday. Talking about you pick the restaurant wherever you want to go, all this other extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let me be very, very clear. One thing about Nikki,
I gotta get stuff off her chest. I ain't mean
it. Yeah, because I'm gonna get it all off. One thing about me, what I don't play with is my time. I don't play with my energy. I don't play with none of that. So at the end of the day,
Can you say this one too, friend, please?
I play with my money.
Thank you.
I don't play with my money. I learned a good lesson playing with my money with these little broke dudes, but that's neither here nor there. I'll get that off my chest too, because I'm gonna talk about that
Oh
too.
my God, it make me get hives. I'm allergic to stuff like that.
So one of the things about me that people assume, let me say this, okay? Bright Light was supposed to make the whole reservations. He never did that, right? Oh, well, they don't open till 4. You had 2 whole weeks to make a good reservation.
That's a
And you
cat.
over here
You
talking about they ain't open till 4. But you had 2 weeks to make that reservation, right? Never did it. I'm cool with that. Let's keep talking. Let's keep going. Because at the end of the day, I'm a good single woman. I'm trying in this dating field. I don't do this very well because I don't have patience, right? However, I be trying to work with people, but you're not going to sit up here and say you volunteered to take me out for my birthday and then you just don't show up and you do absolutely nothing.
This a man?
Yeah.
Damien,
and then,
if you on here, can you call
in? Then you want to sit up here and act like it's something within, and then want to sit up here and act like it's something within me. Sir, I gave you a date, right? I gave you a date. This was the date that you said. You asked me. No, when he first asked me, I said, well, you know what, we could do Friday. Then I was like, you know what, scratch that, because I'll be working. Things might get a little jumbled. Let's do Saturday. We supposed to do Saturday, right? But you never even made the reservation. It was like Saturday. It was like that Tuesday or Wednesday, and you never made a reservation. You can't call that restaurant and make a reservation at the last minute because they get booked. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you never even planned for nothing. This wasn't a last minute thing. So if you don't know how to plan for me, I'm over it. Like, and that's just where I'm at with it. With a lot of this foolishness with this so-called dating. Some other guy was trying to talk to me. It was like he thought I was a checklist. He wanted to check off his list of requirements. Do you have any kids? No. Do you live on your own? Yeah. Well, I got to ask these questions because I don't want no woman with no kids. I don't want no woman that don't have her own place because these women running around here having roommates and this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it was like a full checklist. And I'm like, I'm effing checklist. Like, first of all, learn how to engage via conversation. You understand? And then you're telling me, you're asking me these questions because of issues that you've had with other women. Sir, that is a complete turn off. Okay. I don't want to deal with that either. You know what I'm saying? And it just, the list goes on and on and on. These dudes be mad inconsistent. They want to call you one day and then don't want to call you for like 5 days and pop up on your phone. No, don't do that either because I'm not answering.
The fuck?
I'm not answering. You understand? And it's like, I said, this dating world out here, you understand what I'm saying? Like, this dating world out here is different. It's different. And people wondering why people are getting into relationships or situationships or just friendships with people where you could just, you know what, I trust this person. We could get down. We could go out every now and again. We could do X, Y, and Z. And then he go home, I go home. This is the reason why, because the actual foundations of relationships is just broke. I don't know where this crap came from. I don't know where these dudes came from. I don't know where this weirdness came from. But it's just, it is. I am so
I say that all the time though. Like, niggas beg for your time to waste it.
Just to waste it. I think this weirdness came from when they came out their mama vagina. So the weirdness came out the vagina.
It's just all jokes. It is exhausting to be a single woman today. That's why I be looking at some of these women and they got husbands and stuff and they be doing all types of crazy stuff. And I'm like, you really want this world? Because you have no idea what this world is.
A lot of these wives have husbands, but these husbands do not be having wives.
They don't be having wives.
So crazy to me.
It is crazy to be true because
how convenient.
Well, some of these husbands got wives, but they ain't got wives. Hello, because that go both. That's why I'm like, a lot of this stuff go both ways. Hello, a lot of this stuff go both ways, but men and women alike. You know what I'm saying? But to me, for me and my own personal self, even if I'm not married, let's just hypothetically say I'm in an exclusive relationship with a man. I could do that. We could do that. We could be exclusive together. We could move in together. We don't necessarily have to get married and do all this other extra stuff. Like, I'm so okay with that now because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? And now for me, it's like it's just time to embrace something new, something different. Cause this weird stuff that these people got going on, all this, I'm gonna take you out and you can't plan it. Oh, I'm gonna call you and you can't call. All that's dead in 2021. I'm not allowing nobody to waste my time. My time is valuable. My presence is valuable. My words is valuable. My essence is valuable. Essence, y'all know what essence, you know what I'm talking about. My essence is valuable. I'm just saying it's valuable. All things, Nakia, is valuable. And you're going to sit up here and think that you're going to end. What are you doing?
Your love
you
is too
feel like
pure to be
you
thrown
are
back in your
now
face.
right? Do you feel like you are now looking for companionship as opposed to marriage? Like if
Yeah, I really,
companionship builds towards marriage, that's one thing, but looking towards being married and just being a wife, like isn't as important to you as actually building a strong foundation and companionship with someone.
Yeah, because before, and that's why I said, you know what, in these last 2 weeks, I literally had to get free from all of that, like all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to be a wife? Like I look at my mother and her man, they've been together since like what 2014, somewhere around there. They're not married, nor is she pressed to get married. And they have a beautiful relationship. Like he loves her. I could deal, they have a great companionship. They have a great partnership. They work together. I could deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Because that to me, that's what a relationship looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like before I was so consumed with, I want to be a wife, you know, because the people want to tell you know you're a wife, you know you're a wife, you know you're a wife. Yeah, I know who I am. I am a woman. I am deserving of respect. I am deserving of honor. I'm deserving of all of those things that a wife is deserving of, but that does not necessarily mean that I have to get married. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we place that on people. So then their whole mind is consumed with straight just marriage as opposed to what's your foundation? Does he find rest with you? Does he find peace with you? Does he find comfort with you? Does he find joy with you? Can he find happiness with you? Can he laugh with you? Can he talk with you? You know what I'm saying? Can he just enjoy all of you as or and vice versa? Can you do that with him? You understand what I'm saying? That to me, all of that is important. You know what I'm saying? Other than all this extra stuff, like when I talk to my mother, and I have never asked like, Ma, do you want to get married? You know what I'm saying? I've never asked her that, and she's never brought it up because she's enjoying where she's at, and I respect that. And I'm like, you know, and like these last 2 weeks, I've really been thinking about that, and I'm like, I want that. Why can't I have that? You know what I'm saying? You over here focused on things that like, do you really want that? Like I was married twice already. Twice. I wasn't married once. I was married twice already. Where that got me? Head through a car window and then hemmed up outside of a jail with police surrounding my car. Nah, I'm good, love. I could do a good
What kind of guys you like back in the day?
Don't judge me.
No, I'm not, friend. I'm just saying you liked the roughnecks.
I mean, well, the head through the car window, he was the good preacher. He was the bishop.
But he was abusive. So that means that you mess with the guys that leave all the dirty stains on the toilet.
Not all. He was the only one that did that. The good bishop was the only one that ever did that in my whole entire life.
I'm not fucking with you.
I ain't never had no dude do that except for him. He is the only person that ever left, and I used to be so damn disgusted. Go take a shower. And he ain't never want to take a shower. You don't make me feel like I knew I want to take a shower.
No, you should want to take one.
You should just want to take one because you should want to take one. Well, I gotta make you feel like you want to take a shower. No, you should take a shower because you dirty and you stink. What is you talking about? Don't get in this bed, sir. That's what
gotta be you to make him go to take a shower.
That's what made him start sleeping. Listen here, though, but that's what made him start sleeping downstairs, and that's why he with that little dirty girl down there in North Carolina. They both dirty together. I'm sure of it. I said it, and I'm not taking it back.
And it's hot down there, so I know them thighs is dirty now.
Yeah, that's what he told me. You don't make me feel like I want. I was like, I don't have to make you feel like you want to take that. You're a dirty dick nigga. Are you crazy?
You're a grown ass man. Somebody got to make you feel like you don't think that.
No, and then because he used to say stuff, he used to be like, oh, I could count on one hand how many times I had sex with my wife. And you know me, I was like, well, that's how many times your dirty ass took a shower there, because that's the only time we ever had sex. You had to take a shower for that. Play with me if you want to. I tell the truth at all times. Listen,
This is
folks
too
don't
much.
know.
I wish I knew you back then, friend, because I would say, don't do it. It's not worth it. This man is not even kosher. He's not kosher.
No, all jokes aside, right? I didn't know that he did not take showers like that until after we started living together, because beforehand he was taking all the showers, right? And then it just shifted, it just transitioned. And I was like, wait a minute, pause. This I didn't know.
There was a shift in the atmosphere.
Listen,
I don't like
it shifted. I
So
didn't know.
y'all went from what year was this, honey? What
We
year time?
first started dating in 2016. So this is from 2016 to 2018.
Okay, so 2016. We went from 2016 to 1970 what? Because that's the funk era.
Listen here.
Why? I don't understand these kind of people. That's not civilized.
And it wasn't. And I did not understand it for the life of me. I did not understand that lack of shower and foolishness that was going on.
So what's next? Bestiality? Something else got to be happening for this individual that he think.
Does that not count as like one of the 7 deadly sins or something?
Funk? Filth? Dirt?
Yeah, isn't filth one of the sins?
I don't know. It might be. What was it? You know what? I mean, gluttony. I know gluttony was. I remember that. Girl, I'm about to say that.
I'm gonna look at it.
Javon said King said the funk era. Shawndi said the funk era. Adrian said hashtag not kosher. Listen here. See, this is what, and let me say this because I don't necessarily talk about all that stuff publicly like this. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't think people fully understand. It was a lot to deal with at that time.
I can only imagine the garbage you smelled.
I got a question.
The foul smell. Go ahead, Christy.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is this? Hold on. Is this the person that was abusive? Like, how you beating people up?
And the nerve.
You gotta pick a
swinging
struggle.
and you get an odor. He's swinging, got an odor. He's swinging. Like, I don't understand.
No. So let me say this. He only put his hands on me that one time, which was in front of that church. That was just that one time. Okay, which was the last. Yeah, it was one and done. That was the last time because he got arrested, and then he was with old girl. So it wasn't like a continuous.
I don't care. Once you hit me one good time, that means you're abusive. So you not only try to put my head through a windshield, you also didn't bathe.
So yeah, she was getting yeah.
So let me tell y'all this though. So let me tell y'all this.
I gotta write this shit down. I gotta write all
that
down.
Listen, because when we was in that police precinct, right? Okay, right over there in Newark on Bergen and Clinton, right?
Oh, that's in my hood.
Oh yeah, because he put my head through that car window on 950 Bergen. So when we was right over there, right?
He was in the gutter, honey.
Yeah, and them dudes was outside, and you would have thought that they would have came and got him, but no, people just like to stand and watch. Yes, they do.
They business because they
was right outside over there at that corner store. Don't play.
That side of town, right off of Avon.
No, down further. It's down further.
I don't know nothing about these
up a little bit. It's not all the way down in Weekway, but it was 950 Bergen. So I forgot what it's not too far from the police precinct over there on Clinton. But so when we get to the police precinct, it's in between. So it's not all it's not like
shack. Yeah, I know something about now.
And there was a chicken shack over there and the Chinese food spot. But anyway,
they still Oogie at that chicken shack.
You know what?
You should have met him at the fucking car wash. So if he was gonna put your head through the windshield, at least you could have just washed.
He could have got washed up. I'm with you, friend.
Listen,
you swinging and you trying to tussle with a woman.
Exactly. I bet
I know
his
you got a headache and nose is burning.
Hey, Cliff.
You know what I mean?
That was too much. He just trying. How you got a nerve to have an attitude and want to tussle with a woman? And you got a headache because you funky.
You know what? When
Clifford, I did not know you was watching the podcast, but you know I love you. I've known Clifford since I was like, damn, Cliff. I was 11 years old. Hi, what's up, Cliff?
You know when I got myself together, I'm angry too. So that might have been why he was upset because he was funky. See, I don't even get funky, but like if I'm like cleaning the house and shit, I'm in a bad mood. So I take a shower.
Streaks everywhere.
He probably was upset because he was smelling himself. You feel me? Because you smell yourself.
Yeah, you get upset. Yeah, get a fucking headache.
I'm not trying to find no kind of excuses. I'm just trying to make sense out of it because this don't make no sense to me. The last person that tried to me got stabbed.
So he could have. Let me say this. that day, it was a very emotional day. Number one, I was carrying my dead baby. They had just told me my baby had no heartbeat, and I still had to carry it until that Friday. This happened on a Tuesday, right? So I still had to carry that baby to that Friday. So I really wasn't focused on him, not even her, so to speak, or whatever. But it is what it is. So we get to that good police precinct over there at Bergen and Clinton, and he just starts tonguing her down in front of me. So I'm on the phone with my spiritual mother. I kid you not, because she could attest to this. I'm on the phone with her. She's like, "Well, what is he doing?" And I got her on speaker. I was like, "He over there tonguing her down." I said she need to be worrying about whether he soaked them dentures in his mouth because he ain't got no teeth. So ask him if he soaked them dentures. How about that?
I can't.
Didn't soak them. Girl, my spiritual mother
You
bust
know
out
what?
laughing. I said, "Listen,
You know
let me
what?
tell you something. Listen, let me tell you something, okay? Because you over there. Did you brush your teeth today?"
Okay, I'm glad that you upgraded your taste level, because something is the matter with this story. Oh God, what the fuck is
This
going
Let
too
me
much
tell
for
you
on?
me.
something. All jokes aside, right? So even me and my cousin had this conversation too. Me and my cousin, because he was like, you want to know what me and my cousin came to the conclusion. He was like, you know what, Kia? He said, all jokes aside, he was like, because you know how I used to be real fat, right? And I was like, yeah. Don't do me though, but he did me.
Wow.
He was like, you know how I used to be real fat, and I was like, yeah. He was like, I honestly think that. He was like, once you lost all that weight and everything like that, he said, in my mind, I just feel like you were still very insecure about your fatness. So
that
you
self-esteem
weren't,
was low.
yeah. So he was like, you really wasn't viewing yourself as the woman that you are. He was like, even
You're
he
like
was like, and
pretty.
he was like, even when you was, he was like, even when you was big, you know, I like your cheeks, and your cheeks were just so fat and stuff like that. I was like, you get about that. He was like, no, but you was very pretty. He was like, a kid, you had everything going for you. You was doing a lot for yourself. He was like, and I just don't think that you really saw that in you. So he was like, and he told me the truth. He was like, I didn't like none of them niggas you brought around. He was like, both of them, I did not. He talking about the ex.
Do
And
y'all
he
see
was
this rubber band? I'm sorry. Do you see this rubber band?
what rubber band?
How little this motherfucker arm is.
You know
You
what?
know fuck what? I'm looking like I don't see no one thing.
This is a rubber band. Look how little this motherfucker is. It's like I'm hungry all the time, but I ain't.
He's so stupid.
But your self-esteem was low that you fuck with a motherfucker with dentures who didn't wash his ass and had the fucking nerve to be abusive. I am done.
It's the audacity for me too, friend. Like, how you? First of all, how you don't bathe and you got extra bitches?
Word.
Like, you can't be having extra bitches and you funky.
Listen,
No,
extra read all about it, because he had a couple extra ones. Because when I did that, when I came out public with my story and them women came in my good inbox, he had a few extra. So everybody, maybe he took showers with them at that point in time too. Hello.
I just be so thankful that I don't have to go through this kind of stuff because I would be in
Listen,
jail.
thank the good Lord, okay? Because I ain't never in a day of my life would have thought that I would have went through that crap that I went through. I honestly thought that, like, when he came into my good world, and mind you, because that was the other thing that he said. He was just like, I was just always insecure because I saw your ex. I'm like, well, how'd you see him? I saw him on Facebook, and he's tall and he got muscles. I was like, yeah, you're right. And he don't look like you. You are absolutely right. Because I was never into big dudes, but I'm gonna tell you no lie. What I thought that the Lord was really trying to like change my viewpoint on like men and stuff like that. I thought like God was like trying to tell me, like, you know what, you gotta stay away from these big muscular dudes and stuff like that. Like, you gotta stay away from them because they don't mean you no good. And then here we go with Fatso and the bishop in the church, and I go through, you know what I'm saying? Or Fatso, the bishop in the church, and here we go with all the cheating and all the lying and all the. It was a lie. I was like, Lord, clearly that wasn't it neither. Let me get back to muscles. Hey. I told God, I was like, let me tell you this, because I'm so much into, fitness right now. I said, I'm good. You ain't gonna come in my life and you ain't gonna be into fitness. I ain't getting fat back with nobody. You hear me? Adrian, I know God wouldn't do me like that, but at that time, he was presenting himself as a package that he was not, because See, when we was dating and stuff and all the other extra stuff, he was taking showers and stuff. Even when we first moved in together, he was taking showers and
Fuck
all that
how
stuff.
he was taking showers.
He was taking showers. And truth of the matter is, I didn't find out about the dentures until after we got married because he popped them out his mouth one day. And I was like, what the hell is going on here with these oh my God, you ain't got no teeth.
And when he would have
I mean,
popped him out
listen,
his mouth, I would have popped out his life.
I'll say this. I would prefer that, he at least had the dentures as opposed to let me know that he didn't, because that would have been an automatic no for me.
It's a no for me too, friend. And at the end of the
Yeah,
damn
that'd have been
day,
an automatic no for me.
how
So
you
I'm
gonna
glad that
be?
he didn't tell
You
me
said he was
he had the
hefty.
dentures.
He was hefty.
Yeah, he was hefty.
So, oh no, you got the nerve to be trying to slang some woman around, and you could barely catch your damn breath.
That's why he had to run up over me and grab me.
But
He
you
could
know what?
run.
I started watching my 600-pound life, and a lot of them don't take baths either. So maybe it's because he was fat, it was making him uncomfortable. Because the one lady the other day, she said she haven't taken a bath. She only take a bath once a month because it makes her out of breath when she take a bath. So maybe that's why he was filthy.
But then that mean they chafe if they don't wash their ass, because things connect and things sit on top of each other. So the
They do.
chafing
They
begins.
do. They
Jamal,
do.
let me tell hold on, Jamal said, what did he say? That would have been a quick divorce. Let me tell you something, Jamal. I tried to get a good quick divorce, annulment, technically annulment. I had to get it annulled, right? Now, the only reason why it wasn't quick, because that ain't how that stuff work. Okay. First of all, he ducked and dodged that good serve for a whole month.
Damn.
He dodged that serve for a whole. I had to have the process server catch him in the church to get him served. I was hoping, I ain't even confirm. I was really hoping that the process server would have waited until the service began and just be like, "You're served," like, "Bam, here, take that."
Boom.
But he didn't. He got him right before the service was beginning, as they were opening up the church to serve him. However, it's not. Let me tell you something. It is not.
Serve them during praise and worship.
That's what I was hoping for, with his hands lifted up. Sir, here you go. You are served. I was
No,
hoping
not with
that.
his hands lifted, because he was dirty and he would have thought. So I don't want him to do it.
Listen, the
Yeah, I
process
probably
server
wouldn't
with
want to
his.
connect either.
I'm sorry. Continue. I'm just getting the visuals.
Adrian said, "I hate
I'm
both
almost
of
out
them."
of water.
It's disturbing me. It's the visual for me. I just see nothing but the funk and the whole funk and nothing but the funk. And this man had the nerve to have attitude, and he
The
was
whole
hefty,
funk, nothing but the
but the
funk.
funk.
Mm,
He was George
my
Clinton me
bad.
the fuck out. I just can't do it anymore. This is crazy here. Shit. My nose is
Listen,
hurt already. Like I can smell a man. And
you
I ain't
probably
never met
could.
this
Let me
man.
tell you, because when I was pregnant, and I was like, "You stink. Go take a shower."
You got pregnant by this man. I wouldn't even let this motherfucker near me.
He took a shower.
Oh, just for that occasion?
Yeah, that's why. Let me tell you something. That's why every Valentine's Day I try and do something very different. Because when I got pregnant Valentine's Day of 2018. I got pregnant.
I would have
Mm-hmm.
been scared. My baby would have came out with the funk come through his pores.
Let me tell you something. My grandmother is crazy, right? So literally, like that Saturday before I miscarried, me and my sister was at my grandmother's house, right? Now at this point, me and him are not together for anything like that, right? So my grandmother is cracking all types of jokes. Like Nana is going in. She's like, "Here, what that baby gonna look like?"
Oh.
Right? And mind you, and Chrissy, Nadia ain't got no sense. So Nadia is cracking up. Nana is going in like, I mean, you saw him, right? What you think that baby gonna look like? I was like, Nana, me. She was like,
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. We cool and all, but if you had an ugly little baby, I would have talked about your baby in my group chats with my friends, because that's what I do.
And if I knew you then too, I would talk about your baby to your goddamn face. Because you need the truth. I would say, "Oh, this baby's struggling here, baby.
I'm all the way in Baltimore. She ain't gonna bring that baby down here. I'm all the way in Baltimore, but I'd have been like, y'all, look at this baby. Look at this little baby.
He got some nice shoes, though. You know how to dress, so he got
Aw.
some nice shoes."
Look at
Nana
this little
was
baby.
like, what that baby gonna look like? I was like, Nana. She was like, what that baby going to look? Then she going to say, she said, I mean, we done had some men in the family, but this one take the cake here. Where did you find him? I said, there the hoe.
Yo, let me tell you something. I can't wait till I become like a grandmother. I remember one
Because
of
you
my
want to
cousins
say all
said
that craziness.
one of my cousins had twins, right? This guy, he had a whole lot of money. He was a big drug dealer. He had a lot of money. I'm not gonna mention no names, but the babies look like two little lizards, right? And
Ew.
so I remember I remember she brought the babies to my grandmother's house, and my grandmother, it was me and my cousins, we was all sitting on the porch, and my grandmother used to always be on the porch. And she brought the babies over, and my grandmother said, "Now y'all look, this what happened when y'all lay up with an ugly man. You don't get one, you get two ugly babies." And she wasn't lying because this baby was ugly as hell. He was a little ugly. But I can't wait till I get old enough to be able to say that and everybody get mad, but they don't really say nothing to you because you know you the grandmother. So you can't really be like, "Grandma, fuck you." Even though that's what
Oh
she wanted to
my
say,
God.
she couldn't say it. But my grandmother didn't lie. She was like, she was like, "You want to hold?" She said, "I don't got no ugly ass baby." And like with my granny, you knew if your babies was ugly because
Oh,
if you had cute kids, your kids been in the
oh,
picture up on the wall. If you had ugly kids, don't bring her no 8x10 because she'll be like, "Oh, you could just give me a wallet of that one." She was rude.
Grandma was the
I love
truth.
her.
Grandma the
I
truth
love
and
my
nothing but
granny.
the truth. Oh
Yeah.
God, Grandma was the truth.
So
I would give it
I
up the
can't wait
same
until
way.
I get that age where I could be like, fuck that ugly ass
I'm that
baby.
age now. I ain't gotta wait till I'm that age now.
I don't
Shit.
say it now. People always get offended about the little stuff that I say. I get blocked so much, y'all. Like so much.
you do get
And
blocked a lot.
I don't even be doing nothing.
I do a lot, so I know I'm grandma age now. I'ma say that shit right now.
Yeah, it
That
was
baby ugly.
bad. It was bad. Them babies was, and they probably like, let me see, how old is my son? My son is 14, so they probably like 15, 16. They still kind of funny looking, but they don't look
Oh
like
my God,
liz.
Chris.
They look less like lizards and more like alligators. I appreciate that watching. I love her though, but your babies is ugly. Um,
Oh
you
my
know,
God. Oh my
so
God. What?
yeah,
So they
that's how that shit went.
graduated from they
Yeah,
was
they like,
real
cause
ugly.
lizards are small, but now they like an alligator and a crocodile. They just look rough. You know how they got like alligators and shit got rough skin. That's how
They
the
look
kids look. They
rough.
rough.
Wait.
I'm sorry, yo.
They look
I was getting
rough.
off. I had to get it off my chest. I had to
Oh,
get
Get
it
that
off
was
my
off
on
your
chest.
that's
I'm
on
chest.
your
sorry.
chest.
I'm sorry. I've been holding
Oh,
that in for a long time. I laughed when my granny said it. Breakfast, so I laughed when she said it. But she meant that shit, and I mean it too.
They
They.
graduated from fucking lizard to
Yeah,
alligator.
because they big now, they older, so they not like little lizards
I
anymore. They
can't do
still
you,
in the
Fred.
reptile
Fred.
family, but not lizards.
You said no, they look just rough. What?
Yeah, they look like. I know. I say they really good kids. You know what I mean? But
God bless them. Oh my.
life is not going to deal them the easy card. I promise you that.
Oh
It's kind of like
my.
like on the color purple where Silly had it real hard, y'all. She had it
She
real hard.
did.
It's kind of like that, and it's not fair, but it's life. It's not fair.
It
I'm not saying
is
it's fair.
life, honey, but god damn. They gonna have it hard.
So
God damn. That shit is real. Well, you know what? Hey, I got an ugly nephew, personally. And it's okay. I love him, but I don't think he cute. Fuck him. Shit. I ain't my kid.
my sister when she had my nephew. He was so ugly. I'm so thankful that he grew into his looks. I ain't post him online or nothing. I was like, oh, bless
I'm
God,
praying for my
Jesus.
nephew too. When
He
he
had
was
to gain. I think he
baby,
had to gain some weight. How old is your nephew?
my nephew is fat. I'm gonna put that out there. My nephew is
Oh,
2. But when he
oh
was
no. See, he was
born, he
cute
was
before he
so
was 2.
cute. He had the dimples and all that stuff. And then it started to take shape to the number
He like his
8.
mama. Do he look like his mama? His
I
mom
wouldn't say
funny
it.
looking, ain't she? I know.
She passed funny looking shit. She ain't cute, period. And so it's like, hey, my nephew, in the beginning, I held him. Oh, he got dimples. Oh, okay. He a Leo, hey, he the last Leo. I was so excited. And then he started metamorphosing. And then I just said,
Oh, like a Power Ranger?
and I felt really, really bad.
Angie told me to put my cup down, so I'm putting it down.
Okay, I felt
I'm out of
bad.
here anyway, Angie. It's gone.
Yeah.
I know Angie ain't telling somebody to put their cup down.
I felt
I was
bad
drinking Hennessy
because
straight. It's gone now.
it's gone. She on that.
Yeah, that's good.
Anything is
No,
possible.
because I gave y'all 2 hours, and guess what? We had 2 hours and 24, 25, 26.
You look,
I
you
made
are
my
like,
Hennessy
you
last.
know what? Wait a minute. I'm over y'all. And I'm happy all 3 of my nephews, everybody's so cute. My nephews
My
is handsome.
nephew, he challenged,
Don't
and he used to be
he
cute.
gonna get cuter.
I pray, but that's on him. I already had my car's already dealt for me. I'm a looker, So, and if I wasn't a looker, because I ain't for everybody, I'm a dresser, a damn good
But I was
one.
about to say, you know what? When kids are ugly, all you gotta do is dress them real nice, and
Yeah,
people
because
think they
he
cute.
really challenged. And he didn't
Oh,
used to
bless
be
his heart,
that.
Lord.
I used to be like, hey, he got dimples, he's a Leo. But then I felt bad because I didn't want him to be a Leo once he started to metamorph.
Well, what end of the spectrum is he on? Is he close to Cancer or close to Virgo at least? Or he right in the middle?
He on the cusp. He the last day to Virgo.
Oh, then he's really a Virgo for real. Which, yeah.
But I don't like him because he don't like me. But I will fuck him up, and that's on GP. But at the end of the day, I feel bad. I don't give a damn if he was 0. He could be 0. I'm gonna fuck him up.
Why you don't?
I don't play with
Oh,
disrespect, and
Jesus.
he's spoiled because he's the only boy. So I don't give a fuck if he was a 0.
But why you don't like him and he's 2? And
Because he
forgive me, y'all,
ugly.
because I'm from Baltimore and I don't say 2 correctly.
You
But
say
if
the way
he's only 2, then you shouldn't not like him. He's only 2.
I don't know what 2-year-olds you used to, but this motherfucker's a hellraiser. And so at the end of the day,
He's in his terrible twos. He be alright to get to like 6. Then
well,
you'll like him again.
if you fuck with me, he'll be in his dead 2s, his last 2s, his final 2s. I don't fuck around with no disrespectful kids, no half raised or managed
He's
kids.
disrespectful? How is he disrespectful?
He not disrespectful, he's just bad and he tests you a gangster. That's the Leo in him. He gonna try me until I slide his ass.
I was calm as a child. I didn't get like this until like
I slide him.
I'ma slide him like mop and glow right over my floors downstairs. I don't fuck
Jesus
around.
Christ. Friend, he's only 2. You can't do that.
He is a baby.
Well, he need to be with his mama and his daddy because if he's here with me, I'm going to jail and he's going to the morgue.
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
fuck
Help
around.
him, Father. Don't keep the kid, friend. Don't keep the kid.
Y'all don't even know I had the kids in December for like 5 days while their parents wanted to go do grown up in Puerto Rico. Okay? I
You
wanted to
did
kill
have
that
the
motherfucker.
kids. I did see that. You had the kids.
They had me, and I was doing my finals for my classes. I was stressed the fuck out. I almost killed him.
Why? What was he doing?
He would just do bad shit and make mess. And then you know what? I
well,
told
he's
his
two. He's supposed to make a mess.
Not with me. Be punctual. Sit your ass down. Don't move. Don't move. Sit right there in that same spot for 5 days till your parents come back. But he
I'm
didn't
kind of like that with kids too. But at 2 years old, you just gotta like turn on Coco Melon or something, and then they chill out.
I went to the store for him. I bought them
cuss him out
pizza.
a little bit.
And I told his sisters, I love y'all. And my best friend is his sister. I said, because I don't do IDs, which is identification, people that know that I committed a murder, I gotta kill y'all too by default. It's only right because I don't leave no IDs, no witnesses. They had to go. They had to go. Their parents couldn't get back fast enough. They had to go. They had to go.
Babies.
That's why I ain't got none. God knew what he was doing. You know, I went through a lot of trauma, a lot of stuff. But God did everything on purpose because if I had my own, they will be deceased. Right now, I'll be in jail. Y'all wouldn't know
Help
me.
him,
It's
Lord.
okay. I don't fuck around.
The
Hey,
Lord
you know them
Mm.
motherfuckers woke me up. You know I love my sleep because hey, when I get in that zone, it's on. Them motherfuckers knock on my bedroom door. Uncle Marley, it's time for breakfast. I said, fuck that breakfast. Eat yourself.
Oh no. Oh no, they can't, friend. You can't tell them fuck breakfast. That's the most important meal of the day. See, you gotta
Shit.
do them like I used to do my kids when they were, well, not that little, but when they was young. I would just take out like, put like a Pop Tart and a Capri Sun on the counter. Like, y'all eat that shit till I wake up. And they figured out how to open that
Yeah,
shit. And then when I
but
would get up and get out, I would make them like breakfast. You
my
feel me?
nephew's a little heavy. He wanted eggs. He wanted sausage. He wanted waffles. You see what I'm saying here? I had to go
He
out
sound
and
like he sound like he more than middle heavy if he wants all of that.
he getting hyped
I
now,
wonder
so
if
he's
they
thinning
have
out.
my 6 pound life for 2-year-olds because that sounds like he need to be on
Well,
the
he
show.
need to fucking go. Hey, he need to fucking go. Okay, why am I going to the other side? Okay, he need to fucking go.
I'm
Don't do
laughing,
But
but I'm saying my damn self. I'm sure he is just fine, friend. Stop playing with that
don't
little
do
boy like
don't.
that.
no, he getting thinner now, so because he's getting taller, he's getting thinner. But that don't mean I like him. He's a
Don't.
Leo, and he tries my gangster, and he say stuff like what my brother tell him to say, like bullshit and stuff like that.
That's your brother's fault. That's not the child's fault. He's just a
But what I
baby.
told my nephew is he don't understand. I raised my brother. I'm gonna beat you first, then beat your father, cause your father can't
Mm.
go get past go with me. He fuck
See, that's
around
like
over
my
the.
goddaughter. She's 3. She be cussing and everything, but when she with me, she know I don't play that shit. Cause you cuss at me, I'ma fuck you up. So she
Yeah,
get
he
in the
won't
car
do
with
it.
me,
He's
she be
scared of
like,
me.
"Hey, Chris, I love you, Chris." She don't
He
play that
said
shit with me. She at school and cussing teachers out. Then as soon as I pick her up, she be like, "I'm sorry." Yeah, I bet the fuck you are. Sit your ass.
he was
I
like
fuck
Uncle
kids up.
Molly beat me. Uncle Molly beat me. I said I tried to take the
You going to
skin.
jail, friend?
Oh well, fuck it. I'm going to jail.
You
I
going to
said I
jail?
I tried to take the skin off his ass. He needed a skin graft when I'm finished.
See, CPS is
Don't do
watching,
that
and
to
you're
the
going to
baby.
jail. He's just a baby, friend. You can't
He
be
just
beating
a
Well,
him
baby.
like that.
but he ain't my baby, so I don't give a fuck.
You just
You know
gotta
what?
scare him a
Your
little
brother.
bit.
You can watch the baby.
I can't watch it no
You
more. I'm
can't beat
okay.
him. You can't beat him at 2. You can
I
spank
did.
him, but not
And
beat
I
him.
was on a promo, right? I was on a book promo at that time, which I still kind of am. So I had an interview lined up from these people in Texas. Do you know he made the most noise? He almost went out the window.
Oh Jesus!
Friend,
Cause
he
I
is
Yeah.
too.
well, I
Why
bought him
did they leave
everything.
the kids with you? But that's a better question.
It wasn't meant to be. Now y'all figure that shit out
Clearly,
there.
It was not
clearly.
meant to be.
The sister on the mother side was supposed to hold them down. I took him to
Mhm.
the airport. I come back to Jersey from New York. Mind you, he picked
Mhm.
the furthest fucking airport, okay? LaGuardia.
Like who
Okay?
fly out of
Mhm.
LaGuardia, right? I know. Okay. Mm-hmm.
He went all the way to Queens with the shit. I said, you should have went to JFK or something. You went too fucking far. You must be he knew the traveling. So he getting
It was.
fancy now. He
I
growing
was. It
up.
was. It was probably a cheap flight.
Yeah, well, he's doing it on his time, not mine. They could have walked there for all I'm concerned. Don't fucking wait for me to take you. So I took him. I come back. The aunt calls, who getting these kids? I gotta go somewhere.
I would have said, "Do do do." The number you have reached is no longer in service.
Now me, I'm like, I'm not gonna have those babies in jeopardy of her leaving them in the house
She wouldn't have did
unsupervised.
that.
Yes, she
You
would have
think she
because
would
she
have did
did it
that?
before. Yeah, she that kind of hoe. So
What?
me and my mom made a decision. I'm the only one home. Everybody works. I work from my computer. So
Mhm.
I said, you know what? I will hate myself if something happened to those babies. I.e. a
Mhm.
drug dealer, see her leave, kids in there, get in the house, sex trafficking is real. It's 2 females, 1 guy. So my nephew and my 2 nieces, but one is biologically my niece, and the other one is based on a relationship. So she's still my niece. So I'm just like, I don't want nothing bad to happen to no kid because I'm not built like that. Even though I will kill them myself, I wouldn't want no one else to do that to babies. They're innocent. So what I did was I said, you know what? Before we get to the extreme and something bad does happen, I'ma get them.
Okay.
But I come with a
You got
hefty
'em.
price because ain't nothing for free. And not even me. And I'm their uncle. Fuck you, pay me because I don't got no kids. So I took them, I fed them, I bathed them. One is in school, so I made sure she was doing her virtual learning. I was really doing this thing. It ain't my first rodeo because my brothers are my babies. So yeah, but they different now because them kids today, they manage. It just was like, why the fuck am I here? Well, how I get here? I'm trying to be a good Samaritan by taking them to the airport, and I'm trying to be a good uncle by holding them down so nothing bad happened to them. And these motherfuckers complicate my motherfucking life.
Yeah, well,
So
we
that's
just
how it
not gonna leave
happened.
no more kids. We're not gonna leave no more
Mm-mm.
kids in
Just can't
your
say.
care.
And do you know that I made them pay up every single dollar that I requested?
Be sure you
Well, you want
did.
to keep my kids when I go on my trip? They older. They
Your
cook,
kids
they
are
clean, they
old.
do all that stuff. My
They
daughter,
old
she
though.
watches kids. She's good.
No,
When I
friend,
have
I
like
can't
my
do it.
goddaughter or my cousin's daughter,
No, friend, I
she
can tell you right
she
now, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because you know what? Uh, me and kids don't get along. I know I was probably a bastard. Well, my mother wasn't married to my father, so technically I was. I'm a bastard. I don't know who liked me, who did when I was a kid, but those days are gone. I'm grown as fuck, 30 plus.
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, whoever didn't like me, fuck them. But I don't gotta do no fuck them kids. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them.
They better not never leave them kids with you. You hear me?
Thank you.
Listen
I
here.
hope
Thank
they
you.
watching this.
They better not never.
Z, I hope you're watching it. Fuck you, motherfucker, and your kids.
Not for you and the kids. You know what? Y'all went 12 minutes past my allotted time.
You know, we ended this
Um,
anyway. Let me say this. I love y'all because y'all
I
crazy.
love you too.
And this is why we had to get it off your chest. Edition of the Muzzle, because you know what? Sometimes we gotta get stuff off our chest. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be able to have that outlet to get it with. Listen, judgment free zone, straight up like Planet Fitness up in here, judgment free zone.
I wanted me a whole moment. I got that off my chest. I couldn't get it, so I'm back on my celibate shit.
hold
You see
on. So while we on this thing, somebody just sent me a picture of an ugly baby. You see shit I'm talking about? Are you listening to the podcast? These the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit that my friends send me. I'm gonna send it to y'all when we get off this podcast. Go ahead,
Okay.
Rob.
see it, wait,
Right in the middle of the, like with no words or nothing. Just send me a random baby. I wish my granny was here so I could send it to her.
she be like, "Ooh, that baby ugly."
They just sent
Lord,
me a baby and a picture of a little lizard. This is the kind of friends I have. I need new friends.
Wait,
So if
wait.
so, if y'all find any new friends, send them my way. My friends ain't worth a damn.
Wait, that is hilarious. They sent you a lizard and it like, huh.
here go the baby, and here goes the lizard. That's
That
fucked up.
that is
See,
hilarious.
I need new friends, y'all. Pray for me. My friends ain't worth a damn,
All your friends,
including
they
y'all.
need they
Okay.
need to go get that hoodie that I got over there. God ain't petty, but I am. Everybody need that.
Period.
Mm,
Cause I am petty
mm,
replicant. I
mm.
don't care if you don't like it. Whatever. Difference
I'm
is I
getting my 2 waist trainers. Got to go to the gym in the morning.
my petty come with like
Two
truth and
waist trainers.
yeah, he be
I wear
getting.
two.
That sounds painful.
I wear
I
two
guess you
too
used
though. I
to it.
wear two of them.
I don't feel them at all. I sleep in mine. I wake up sleeping and wake up. It's like a every day. You done now, friend. You done seen that picture of me at the little pool.
I did see it. I thought
Yeah,
it
but that's I didn't know that was a whole sleeping your two waist trainers move.
No, it's more than that.
I'm
I work out and everything too. You know I work out. But yeah, I sleep in
yes.
these bad boys.
Friend was in them good speedos. I said he better go look with that leg
That's not
out.
painful.
I don't feel them. I'm actually the same size as my trainers, so I don't feel them.
That sounds painful. I
I
don't
wear
even like to
extra
sleep with a
small.
t.
You
I
better
don't
be
even like to sleep in an oversized t-shirt like the guys we was talking about earlier. So I
Hell
definitely
no.
can't sleep that way.
If I sleep with an extra t-shirt, I'ma drown. You ain't gonna see nothing but fucking beard.
friends.
I
You right,
definitely
friend.
cannot.
I'm 134 pounds. If I sleep with a t-shirt oversized, it's wrapped. You be like, is he in there somewhere in this bed? I sleep in a king size bed. Is he in there some fucking where?
You buried, friend.
Mm-hmm.
You mix it right on in.
And I got my trainer. He gonna probably bust my ass tomorrow because the snow fucked up the other days. They were closed. So he gonna probably I'm gonna say, wait a minute, wait a minute now. A bitch is old, tooth a little long. Don't you try to OD on me.
Did
You
you
know
say
what?
your
That's my cue. That's my
Mm.
cue.
You're
That's
not
my cue to
what?
go.
I cannot. We thank y'all. Bye, Kristen. We thank
See
y'all.
you, friend.
Bye, Jamal.
See
I
Good
you,
love
night,
you.
y'all.
friend.
Good
Love
night.
y'all,
We
friends. This
love
is the
y'all.
power of three.
We appreciate
Boom.
y'all. We thank y'all for rocking out with us tonight.
Gang, 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 gang,
Y'all
gang,
know we a little
gang.
crazy up here. Okay, when the
Don't
mother.
you hug in there. I'm sorry. We got all over the place.
We
But
always
I
do, and
blame.
she only answered like asked us 3 or 4 questions and
I
sent
think
us
we
like 20
no,
of
I
them.
really think that we should bring back the ones that said that they was in pornos and having NDA signed because I really want to talk about that because I didn't
I
Okay,
did
so
they
you want
messed up at
too.
the end.
okay, so you
So
want
y'all
Gail
let me know because I'm gonna
and
get cute for that
Jamel.
one. Y'all see my hair pinned up and shit today like somebody's grandmother. I'm gonna get cute for that one. But
So
I
I
need
cannot.
all
I
right, so
cannot.
it's gonna be us three with Jamel and Gail. So
I
Jamel
got
and Gail.
questions.
I
I got
was
questions.
fucking stuck when that happened that night.
We both
I
was friends.
was like, wait. So tell me how this shit go down. Like, is y'all hurting the people? When can they stop? When can they tell you to stop? Like, it
Yeah,
depends on the
because I
person.
well she said I can't even have sex with you if you don't
She
if
don't want
you
you to
say you
touch
gonna
her.
touch me or something. Man, listen, you better touch me if we engaging
She just
or
want to
I'm gonna press
pleasure the
charges on
person.
you. I'm gonna press charges on you. I'm sorry, y'all.
I had a lot of
That's my
questions
drunk
for
Hennessy and not
Gail.
Patron. Yeah, we need to run that back. So not next, maybe not next week. I don't know what's next week.
Well, y'all gonna be in
Maybe
for it.
not next week.
Everybody dying
Maybe
and
not next
laughing
week.
at us. Slide him. Not slide him though. You damn right I'm gonna slide.
You're not sliding.
Andre Jamal. He a Leo. Andre Jamal. Is it Leo? Don't slide that 2-year-old shit. Fighting two sent me. Fighting two. Jamal, what's your sign, sir? I'm a Leo, Sean.
Sean
It's
D.
two Leos and a Capricorn on this
Yeah.
That's right. Wait, what the fuck? Somebody said it's the metamorph for me. They laughing at us. That's a good thing. I don't always work either. Jamal, what's your sign? I'm a Leo. The fighting and this other Jamal said Leo. Oh, he answering for me because he
Mhm.
heard it. Not slide though. I don't know. Oh, Andre Jamal. Look,
Mhm.
I ain't got my glasses, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm fucking y'all shit up. Yes, touch
Look,
me in the
Angela
morning.
saw. I just saw Angela comment. Yeah, touch me more than noon and night. You hear me? Or I'm pressing charges.
Period. I can't wait for the next episode. Oh,
Sean,
y'all loving it, huh?
Sean D. I'm a Capricorn too.
Yes, Kia is a Capricorn. I don't know
Going
how she
through.
put up with us crazy Leos, but she
Because my
do.
sister Leo, my sister Jessie is a Leo. I'm used to it.
Yeah, Kia don't gotta go
Man,
through much. She hip to the game.
my last two exes are Capricorns, and they both can go to hell with
The
getting
woman I
yours
dated that
on.
was pregnant by me was a Capricorn.
And that's why she ain't tell you she's getting that baby taken up out of there. You hear me?
Well, she missed her blessing, honey, because this
Mm.
here It don't matter. We friends now. We like the best of friends. We was friends before that.
I like how y'all be coming for Capricorns though.
I'm not. Oh, that's what my boo trying to say. She couldn't take us Leos, huh?
I mean, I loved my Capricorns when I loved
I
them, but they both
I
weren't worth a damn.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
wow. I won't. She was worth something, I guess. I don't know if it was a damn, but
Mm-mm.
she was worth something. Maybe it was
No, they weren't worth
a
a damn.
penny.
Capricorn men are different from
Mm-mm.
Capricorn women.
Yeah, sure. My friend is
They
she's still my
So
friend.
let me not say that because some folks swear to God, they be
they
swearing.
were good financially. They were very good financially. They're
See,
very business minded individuals.
we are
I'll
that.
say that.
My
That's all I'm
my
gonna give them.
experience, she was very giving and very sharing and very nice, but
Yes,
often
Mm-hmm.
misunderstood.
very much so.
Like her aggression, she had no aggression, but she was really good with the resting bitch face,
Hmm.
which people would say she got an attitude. She did not. She was so soft spoken and calm. Oh, but she put them hands on you, baby. You felt that. That I know. But she
Mm-hmm.
was nice to me. Ain't no reason to put no hands on me. But we were one and the same. That's why we didn't work out. Cause if she was mad, walked out the door, I locked it. I ain't chased her. I locked the door behind her. Goodbye. Shit. That's how you knew that was coming to an end. Because I wasn't emotionally available for a female. She go walking out the door mad at me. Walk out the door, baby. And I'm going once I close it, I'm going to lock it. And I don't explain myself too. That bothers women. So me,
Yeah, I don't either. I don't
I
like
don't
either. That's
explain
why
myself. As a
I get.
Leo, I don't
Remember the
explain
last
myself.
call I told people, I ghost motherfuckers because I ain't explaining to you shit.
If we done, you gonna know by action, and then you gonna be stuck wondering, are we done? And I might just answer it very coy, like, yup, we done. They want to know why I'm against all that. That's against
Mm-mm.
my religion. You're not.
I feel. I feel like closure is for suckers. Like you don't need no closure from me. You know what the fuck it is. Cause the
You,
Leo, we gonna tell you a million times before we stop fucking with you anyway.
we giving you warning. We busting shots, and so when we make our
Mm-hmm.
move, don't act surprised because it's like that. I'm not explaining anything, and
Right.
I didn't back in the day. I didn't believe in going backwards, so I never dated anybody from my past again.
Mm-hmm.
They
I
stayed
feel
right
you,
there where they
friend.
were at. Now things are different because I'm a hoe from the '80s. Sometimes the past is better than what is.
Not a hoe from the 80s.
Sometimes the things from the past is better
Wait,
than what you don't know.
You
The
see
dating
my
game is
songs
different.
mm-mm. What's that?
video, girl?
We
Child. He
love
was showing
Leos
all
and
of his
Geminis.
genitalia.
I'm a Capricorn.
I
Y'all
sent it to
try
you. I
us.
think I still have it. All right,
Oh,
look,
What
y'all. I
what
gotta go. It's 9:30. I got shit to do.
it's
I gotta call
definitely.
all my niggas and tell them good night.
Comments. I'm like, what Trey Songz video? What's she talking about? I don't know none
I
about
don't know
it either.
who.
I'm gonna
Listen,
send
y'all.
this. I'll send it to you.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
girlfriend.
braid my hair. That's from back in the
No,
day.
no, that's not it.
Well, that's Mario anyway.
You
You
know
see,
what?
you see my eye. You see my eyes. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Y'all
Okay, well
haven't
then,
seen it?
Mm-mm. I have no idea what you're
Oh
talking about.
Lord.
me either.
Okay. Give me 5 minutes. I got y'all. Somebody sent it to me.
That mean our teeth a
And I
little
was trying to be a
long.
good Christian woman, and they sent it to me, and I had to whew,
Wait, is
pray
it a
about
music
it
video
after
or
the
is it a
fact.
bust down
No,
video? Oh, it's the
no, you'll
Dingaling.
find
I
out
think I seen this
soon.
Dingaling before.
Well, yeah, it's something. I don't know
The
why
neighbors.
people sent it to me.
Oh, but I never
The
seen it
neighbors
in living.
definitely knew his name. They definitely do. They definitely do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
mess. All right, so listen, y'all. Everybody, we got a special edition of the Muzzles Off podcast. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. I will be interviewing another author. Um, he wrote a very, very, very good book on basically the plight of a father. And I think it's going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be very good because sometimes I've been really giving voices to men because I believe that we don't hear them often, right? Hello. And I think that it is imperative that we get the male perspective because us women, we've been talking for a very long time. So I will be interviewing him tomorrow, him along with his publisher. I think it's going to be good. His name is Justin. Justin Jackson as the author, and then his publisher, Elizabeth Roberts. So they will be on the Muzzle podcast for a special interview come tomorrow night at 7 p.m.
Kudos to him.
Nadia just sent it to me. Okay, Nadia, I'm going to look at it.
Oh, yeah.
And then also, and then we'll be back next week. Next week is going to be a little different as well. I don't know how it's going to go next week. I'm just being honest with y'all. We'll see. All I can say is we shall see. That's all I can say about what's going to go down next week. Again, like I said, I've been focusing on the men, so I just believe that it is imperative that we hear men speak. Also, next week, I believe next week Friday, we're going to bring back the male panel because we definitely didn't get through everything that we needed to get through with the men from last week. So we're going to bring them back again. But that's going to be a good after dark type version. For the men. So, anytime we do anything after dark, it's good, raw, real, rough, all that. And we
Chris,
enjoy.
I seen that shit you just sent me, Chris. I'm sorry.
So I think that it is imperative, like I said, that we keep on hearing these good men, and that's what we're going to do on the Muzzle Talk podcast. Y'all hear from us all the time, and then we're going to work out the show that Kristen's talking about with Jamel and with Gail.
Y'all get the strippers and the freaks on the show. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Get the hoes on the show. Well, I'll be on. See, I'm a hoe, and I'm gonna be on the men's panel and on this panel. Wherever they want, wherever my friend want me to be, I be. I just say, okay, friend, whatever you want me to be, I'm there.
And let me tell y'all this, because Krista did the same way. Krista and Jamel, I was like, come on, let's do it. We're gonna get some stuff off our chest. They're like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate that. I really do.
Whatever my friend want,
listen,
she got it.
Everybody that actually, comes on here and gives their perspective and their point of view and everything like that, because it's important. I mean, everybody got a voice, right? You deserve your chance to be heard, and that's what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate every single last one of y'all for listening. Although y'all ain't calling and get it off your chest,
right? Y'all start calling in, and Kia was the first one to interview me for my book, so she put people on. She did, absolutely. So yeah, she's more than just we all kikiing and joking. She gives the voiceless a voice. Oh yeah, you do got the book.
Friend book right next to her. Yes, I do.
I am author to Walnut Florence. Oh, I gotta send you a book. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm gonna send you one.
Oh, you don't have to send me nothing. Send me a link so I can buy it. Okay. Thank you.
She is so aggy. And look how extra she gotta be.
No, but Kristen is a true friend and a true supporter, because she didn't even really know me when I wrote mine, and she sure enough purchased the book. Did you?
I did.
Okay, but that was just too much, Chris.
Black people.
I'm not black today.
I don't like all black people now. I don't support all of them.
You know what? We ended this because y'all
know I don't support niggas.
They say what? Look. What your boo flies just
some of these black people ain't black. They just pick niggas, and I don't got time for that shit.
Somebody is laughing at you. Okay. Drop your links for your book.
Okay, before we get off. So I ordered this necklace from this girl, trying to support niggas and shit. And I ordered it. What month we in? February? This was Black motherfucking Friday. I just got an email yesterday talking about she just now shipping my shit out. Bitch, I don't want the necklace no more. The holidays have come and gone. I ain't get no discount code for no next time. 4 months. Not it's lost in the mail or none of that shit. I just literally got an email yesterday saying your necklace is on its way. Bitch, I forgot I ordered the shit.
No way.
Send that back.
That's friend. What I mean by nigga shit. Nigga shit.
Yeah, you can't. They be ODing, but you can find my book on Amazon. Amazon.
Right, I'm gonna drop the links to them.
Yeah, because somebody asked that in the comments.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the links
to
them.
I'm trying to drink and there's nothing left.
But how about what you just sent me, Chris? That person, I can't see him. I just see a person on him.
I don't know, but that supposedly is him. So it's been
But
floating
how about
around
it's
all
like
day.
30 shades of darkness? It's like my nails
Exactly.
compared to
I don't
Did you
know.
say
I don't
30
know.
Shades of Darkness?
yeah, because he might
Yeah,
be
no,
my
you gotta look
complexion.
at it, Nikia. It is dark, but
It's
it's
very
dark in the
dark.
room. So I don't know. I don't know. That ain't none of my business. He ain't. I ain't saying nothing about
I
nothing.
might want to know his name. I want to be one of the neighbors know his name.
I
Had
don't.
it been like somewhere. I mean, everybody is not going to be even down there, but his is like the
Maybe they
nails to
were in a
the.
closet or something, so the lighting
Why
was
he in
off.
a closet? Gay people are out these days. There's no need for the
Well, it
closet.
was a woman on his penis, so maybe they was in the closet. Maybe he was trying to find. I don't know. I don't know.
Or maybe it
I
was a
don't know if anybody
trans.
asked. I don't know how they knew it was him, so I don't know because you don't see his face at all. So
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't
know.
see nothing about him. Not even a frame. Not even a tattoo that would give you the vibe. It's everything is dark.
Maybe
But I
he was
did.
singing or something.
Oh, I gotta really get into it then. I seen it. I
I
need
don't
my
know.
glasses too, Chris. You know I wear glasses on a full-time basis. And so I just look. And so I could be very wrong. And if it's his, God bless him. He had something like this cup. God damn.
What he had?
Amen.
Something
Yeah,
like this
you'll see
cup.
it in a second. We listen in this so she can see it. They be talking till 10 o'clock.
Yeah, a kid gotta end this thing.
Love
I'm
y'all.
Love y'all till
trying to get
yeah. What's she
your
doing?
book thing.
Oh, she clicking.
Mm-hmm.
She always
All right, well
plugging.
I gotta go tell all my niggas good night. So
All
long
right, Chris.
listening.
Go tell them good night, child.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I gotta call my mother. She told my daughter to
Okay,
tell me to
call your
call
mom.
her.
Make sure everything is good.
You know, Christine go there early, so let me go call her.
Okay, well,
Oh,
you
she put
be
the link
safe.
on there. I see.
Okay, well, send. Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Christy, my friend. Good night,
Night,
All right,
friend.
guys.
Queen.
Tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. Next week, same time, same place. Next week, Friday, we're gonna bring back the men. Everybody just tune in. Be on the lookout for all these good flyers. Y'all know I'm good
I'll
for
be
a flyer.
back.
You definitely will be back.
Bye.